person can touch, so we can let them do their thing too. Because I think it'll pick up on the mic.
On the mic, okay.
Yeah, because I got the producer right now listening, and he said he can let me know how it sounds.
Okay.
With them talking and us talking.
Good.
Normally it's just us, but now we got doors, so we got
yeah.
We can let them do some of it, and we chime in, and do our telecast and stuff like that.
Yeah, we get excited. There's some big plays now. Are you a photo guy?
Yeah, that's Brock Lane. He does all photos for He does really good
okay.
photos.
Yeah. Awesome.
He wants to do a couple pictures of us up here doing our thing.
I just want to get like a clip of you guys doing the countdown.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
We'll have to do that on the countdown.
Nice.
And is there a way for me to get a copy of this? Like,
oh yeah. It's going to be a link
to chop it up.
Yep.
On YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay.
Yep. It's a link. It's a live stream, and it's going to be on TV too. So it'll be on TV 3 times this week.
I wonder if since it's a live,
you probably can't download it after the game. Like right when I hit off, it'll be available, and then you can just download it, right? She's our camera lady. That's my fiance.
Oh, cool.
She does all the camera work.
I'm gonna go hit record on my camera. I'm gonna be right back.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
So you want to get a quick shot of all of us then?
Yeah, I guess he's gonna start taking pictures. That's what he's up to work out. So we're going around 11. Ron, you give us a countdown, like 8, 10, 9, 8. Bigger things. Hey. I'm just going to follow up with you, man.
Do you want to go play-by-play?
Nah, I'll let you do the play-by-play.
Okay, and you're going to.
But then again, like I said, the commentator down below with the speakers, he's going to be doing play-by-play as well. So I don't know how it's going to sound.
Okay.
With us over him, or if it might be muted out. I have no idea. But the Cliff is back there, and he's on.
Where's Cliff at? Is he down? Is he here? Or is
Take those mics over here, bro.
What?
Take those mics over there. White nose.
Welcome again, Sports Shooting Stars. It's Todd Edwards here with Dew Jones and Ryan Jones. We're here at Smalls Athletic Field making our season debut in Week 6. Week 6 here at Smalls Athletic Field, and as you can see, if the camera operator, Belinda there, we're minutes away from York High entering the field here.
Yeah, Todd, I'm excited, man. This is going to be a good game tonight between Dallastown and York High.
An undefeated York High takes on 3-2 Dallastown, and what a way to make our season debut right here at Smalls Athletic Field. And there comes the Bearcats, your undefeated Bearcats do. at 5-0.
It's been a wonderful atmosphere down here at the field. They had some tailgating going on outside. We have a live telecast. We have a blockbuster game tonight.
And a beautiful night for football as we are outside underneath the lights in the blue sky right now. Ryan, your thoughts on tonight's festivities?
Well, we know this game is going to feature two of the best backs in the county with Najee Smith from Dallastown and from Deja Sawyer from York High. Both of them already just capped off their 1,000 yards for the season, looking to go more and to continue their success that they have this season. So this is definitely a must-watch event.
No doubt about it. And both are Division I prospects, getting some looks from Division I schools. It should be exciting tonight as we're going to settle in. Not just myself, Todd Edwards. Ryan is here along with Dew Jones, our camera operator Belinda at the helm. My daughter, by the way, is going to be working as a statistician tonight for Sports Shooting Stars. And if you haven't already, like us on Facebook. That's Sports Shooting Stars. And follow us there. And this is the first of 2 games we're going to be broadcasting, correct, dude?
Right. Our next game will be 10-26, and that will be York High versus Central Panthers.
And boy, that's could be a big-time game to close out the season. Central, of course, led by Cade Probilla, Division I prospect, going to the University of Delaware.
Right, and he had 2 wide receivers that's also leading the league in catches, and that's Sire Cornelius, and also
we've seen him on the basketball court. Remember,
Sire's a great player, great athlete. And they also have Taylor Wright Rawls, who's a sophomore, and he's averaging, I think, 14 yards a catch. So,
and you know they have a freshman that's playing for them by the name of Bo
Right.
Probilla, the brother of Cade, who, from what I understand, he's playing the wide receiver position, but he in his own right is an up-and-coming quarterback.
Yeah, Bo Probilla is one of the guys you got to look out for, man. He's ready. I mean, he's starting as a freshman, so.
And you know you got to be good if you're starting as a true freshman. There you go. Player introductions possibly going on right now.
The York High program is really turning around. I mean,
under Coach Russ Stoner.
Right, because he came from
Spring Grove.
Spring Grove, that's
Spring
right.
Grove.
Yeah, Spring Grove.
And let's not forget Dallastown's coach, Ron Miller, who had a lot of success at West York, remember? A 2008 state champ.
Wow.
Back in my day at Dover, man, he was always the coach that was hard to beat. And when we played West York, he always had the plan to execute with the W. So this is definitely going to be definitely a good coaching matchup between these two because both of them have recent success in their past. Obviously, with Ron Miller being a district champion at West York back in '09, and Russ Stoner also turned Spring Grove program around before he left and now became the York High's head coach.
And you have that going on with Dallastown, led by their running back, Nizair Smith. Right now, we're going to have a moment for our national anthem.
Followed by our national anthem.
There you go, football fans. A stirring rendition of our national anthem played by the York High Bearcats band right here at Smalls Athletic Field. We're just under 4 minutes away from kickoff here between two powerhouse teams here in York, YAIAA Division I football, featuring Dallastown Wildcats and York High Bearcats.
Tonight's broadcast will be live and filmed by Sports Shooting Stars, the local media.
Team captains right now, are coming out to the midfield for both York High and Dallastown for the flip of the coin.
Watch the game on White Rose Community Television webpage and YouTube channel. The game will later air on cable channel 18 throughout the week. Thank you, and remember, Sports Shooting Stars brings the game to you.
York High also has two brothers out there who are team captains. That's Seth Bernstein and his little brother.
And Seth Bernstein, by the way, a York High Bear basketball player as well. We saw him in the winter months for the York High Bearcats basketball team.
Yeah, they both play for the basketball team. So
Dallastown has won the toss and has deferred. The Bearcats will receive to start the game.
Another guy you want to follow with Dallastown, number 74, Raymond Christus. Two-way player, a defensive tackle, and the center for this guy. 6'2", listed at 260 pounds, getting some looks from D1 schools, such as Villanova and Yale. So it's interesting to keep an eye on him tonight. He'll be easy to find out there, on the field tonight.
I bet.
Smalls Athletic Field.
Number 82, Isaiah Harrison, and number 88, Patrick Dent. And now your defensive starters for your
Looks as if York High won the coin toss, They're going to receive the kick.
Right.
They'll be moving from right to left on your TV screen as you're streaming it live on social media,
Yes, I am. York High wants to get their home squad fired up, so they elected to have the ball first, so they look they're pretty excited and ready to go out there with a bang.
Number 12, Rob Rideout. Number 13, Seth Bernstein. Number 64, Antonio Jones Jr.
Mitch Groh, the kicker, getting ready to kick it off at the 40-yard line for Dallastown. And we're off. Our season debut. Upfielder caught it there. It's number 2.
That's number 2, Toby
That's
Stokes.
Toby Stokes, the backup running back for DeJour Stewart.
Right. Great run from Toby Stokes.
I wonder what the thinking was on that kick. It was a short kick, didn't kick it all that deep, but sets up the Bearcats at midfield right now,
I think Dallastown's trying to be strategic and not kick it off to DeJour Stewart or one of their fast guys in the back, but York High's loaded with speed, so.
No doubt about it, and DeJour is lined up in the back. He's number 1 on your roster in the backfield.
Seth Bernstein at quarterback.
The give is to DeJour Stewart. About a 4-yard pickup there, His first rush.
Gain of 4 on the play, tackled by number 22.
It is now second down, 6 yards to go.
2nd and 6, just inside the midfield line for the Bearcats.
Seth's in shotgun formation.
The give again to Stewart.
Up the middle.
Close to that first down marker. And I think, my impressions tonight, we're going to see a lot of running from both teams. Your thoughts on that tonight?
Yeah, I believe so. It's going to be a ground game between these two guys, man. So I believe they'll throw the ball here and there. York High doesn't throw the ball too often because they have such speedsters on the outside and running backs, but I think it's going to be a ground game tonight.
No doubt. Again, Seth Bernstein in shotgun formation. The give is to Stewart up the middle, first down, and some more yardage.
Yeah, he's still going. He's still going.
Keeps those legs moving.
That's 3 straight carries for Stewart to start the game off.
6-yard pickup again for DeJour Stewart.
First down, Bearcats.
And you got to think with a running back like DeJour, you're going to keep feeding him the ball. He's just going to keep getting warmed up, and the yards are going to keep coming in bunches for DeJour.
Yeah, and he wants the ball too, man. That guy, he has no limits to what he can do on that football field.
Getting some looks from Oregon State and Illinois State.
Seth Bernstein with the pass.
Drop back, deep throw.
Rob Rideout with the touchdown.
Rob Rideout. 37-yard touchdown completion to Rob Rideout. Seth Bernstein, your quarterback.
That was a 37-yard touchdown pass from 13 Seth Bernstein.
What a way to start this game, dude. How about it?
That was a real big play, man. And one thing I noticed about York High when I watched them, when they throw the ball, they throw it deep.
They throw it deep.
They throw it deep.
It got this York High crowd on its feet now.
Right. It scored in the first 2 minutes of the game.
Rather quickly. The extra point attempt now. Oliver Brown, the kicker for York High. The kick is up and good.
Right.
Makes it 7 Bearcats, Wildcats 0.
Bearcats strike blood first.
They have, and you wonder, could this be a shootout tonight, dude?
It could be.
At Smalls
It could
Athletic
be.
Field.
It's real interesting because last game, I believe Nazir Smith carried the ball 34 times. So I wonder if he's going to have that same workload this game here, because you know they're keying on Nazir.
Nazir, and not only that, but Jordan Cook, the senior quarterback,
Right.
number 1. He's been known to run the ball as well.
Right,
So
right.
It's kind of a bit of a dual threat on the offensive side of the ball for Dallastown tonight.
Your guy came out with great energy, man, and got on the scoreboard really
Great
fast.
field position, a couple nice runs.
Good
Your
return
Stewart.
from Toby Stokes to set him up to have that type of field position.
And then the big touchdown pass from Seth Bernstein to Rob Rideout. Rob Rideout, another basketball great for
Yeah.
York High.
Yeah, Rideout's a great athlete.
There it is. York High kicks the ball off. That's Malik Key with the run
Good solid run.
for Dallastown. Sets them up with nice field position at 30.
It's the first time we get a chance to see York High's defense today, so I'm pretty interested in seeing how they come out and what they do.
Tackled by number 48, Antoine Beard.
Again, this is the start of the second half of the season for York High, where they're not just facing Dallastown tonight, Red Lion next week, and to close out the season to Central York Panthers right here at Smalls Athletic Field.
And the quarterback for the Wildcats is number 1, Jordan Cook.
Jordan Cook hands off to Nazir Smith
You got Nazir tripped up.
by number 22.
That's Aaron Johnson, a sophomore for York
Number
High.
9, Nazir Smith.
Great tackle from Aaron.
Short gain on the play, tackled by number 22, Aaron Johnson. Second down and 9.
Backs in an I formation for Dallastown. They give again to Nazir Smith, and boy, they gang tackled him right there for a bit of a loss there, dude, on that play.
Smith carries.
I have a feeling that York High defense is going to zone in on number 9 tonight, Nazir Smith.
Yeah, they know that coming into the game that, you know, Nas is a threat, so they're going to zone in on him and make Dallastown use other guys to beat them tonight.
8,000-yard rusher, Nazir Smith, and also another player that's getting Division I looks here in YAIAA action tonight. Cook back. And sacked by the Bearcats.
Yeah, that was a gang tackle there, man. It was about 5 guys on that play.
A quick 3 and out for the Wildcats tonight. Not exactly the way they wanted to start tonight's game, too, against the undefeated Bearcats. Mitch Crow is out to punt the ball for the Wildcats, number 98.
Michael Grove back to punt for the Bearcats.
DeJour Stewart is back to receive the punt.
Great punt.
Yes, it is.
DeJour picked it up. Stewart went back about 5 yards.
Finds a bit of a hole, dude.
He's gone.
The scene's
He's
here.
gone. He's gone.
DeJour Stewart with the punt return, and no flags are down.
Wow.
Dude, what a way to start it off
Wow.
again rather quickly.
He's gone.
Tonight.
That's about an 80-yard run, man.
He made it look rather easy. And just like that, right now with a point pending after the touchdown, it could be 14-0. York High here at Smalls Athletic Field. And the fans here on York High side are going ballistic right now, Ryan. Your thoughts on that?
Well, once he picked up that ball, I knew there was a possibility to be trouble. And once he found that hole, it was all she wrote.
There you have it. It's been a rather entertaining 4 minutes here at Smalls Athletic Field. Oliver Brown with the point after. Makes it 14, York High, Dallastown 0. And, you can see why this York High club is 5-0.
Right, it doesn't take York High any time to put points up on the board, man. And like I said, you got to keep the ball away from Dejour Stewart. I mean, you know his track record. You know what he's going to do once he touches the ball. I mean, he even went 5 yards back off that punt return and still ran it back for about 80 yards.
And he made it look rather easy tonight. A talented athlete for York High. Getting, again, some Division I looks. And with a performance like this, more offers could be coming in for Dejour.
Correct.
8-11 remain, football fans, in the first quarter here at Smalls Athletic Field on an absolutely wonderful evening for football. Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Apple Automotive. We would like to thank Apple Automotive for helping us bring the action to you, the football fans, with Sports Shooting Stars. That was Malik Key again with a nice return. Sets Dallastown up.
Dallastown got themselves in a bit of a hole. They had to come out and work the ball and,
and calm down a little bit.
There's
still well over 3/4 of football left due in this game. No time to panic yet.
Right.
I mean, this team's talented. They've been on a 3-game winning streak. And, of course, their first 2 losses were against Hempfield and Manheim Township. Not exactly slouches in football. 2 predominant football programs in our area. So
it's real hard to come in York High Field and come out here with a win anyway. So, like you said, they need to calm down and get back to Dallastown football.
Cook dishes it off to Nizier. Big gain for Nizier here. About a 13-yard pickup due for Nizier Smith.
Nice run.
And I think Dallastown needs that to get back into the flow of the game due.
That was Jerry. The first down carry.
Back in shotgun formation.
Pitch out to Nizier Smith.
Working both sides of the field right now, trying to keep York High a bit off balance right now. As we're
gain of 5 yards on that play.
Nice first down play.
Gain of 7. Second down and 3.
Cook
another
again, another option. May have been a case of Nizier looking upfield and not looking at the ball in his hands. Out of bounds.
Heavy dosage of Nizier Smith to start Dallastown's attack off tonight.
Yeah, and again, a 1,000-yard rusher for Dallastown.
2,000 yards last year.
Yes, as a junior. Dallastown, of course, led by Coach Ron Miller, no stranger to success with the West York Bulldogs and bringing them a state championship in 2008.
Yeah.
Hopes to carry that tradition on here at Dallastown.
A well-seasoned coach.
Cook back in shotgun formation. Scrambles out of the pocket. 45. Oh, he gets... And there's that flag due for getting hit just out of bounds.
Yeah,
and you see, even at this level, the quarterbacks are somewhat protected, right, Ryan?
Right.
Yes, sir. You want to make sure you stay disciplined on defense because you don't want to hit the quarterback late, and then next you know you cost the team yards, and then they put them in better position to score.
It's just not a physical; it's a mental game, and lapses like that could cost the team. That's a 15-yard penalty. Dallastown, their best drive of the night right now, and they're on the move, moving left to right on the TV screen. Jordan Cook behind center. Backs in an I formation. The give to Nizier. Tough sledding on that play.
Smith on the carry. Tackled by number 42, Isaiah Peterson. Gain of 1. Second down and 9.
Just over 7 minutes remain in the first period at Smalls Athletic Field. Dallastown set up the 35 of York High, moving left to right. The give again to Nizier Smith.
Smith carries. Gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
16, Deontay Wilson. Third down.
Big third down play, Ryan, here. Your thoughts on this play here?
Well, obviously the Dallastown is starting to get a little bit of a rhythm. So let's see how they carry in the red zone situation. Nizier actually ran both sides pretty successful. So
and a timeout right now by Dallastown to collect their thoughts right now with 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 32 of York High. Dallastown needed this drive, Brian. I mean, they're down right now by 2 scores. They need some momentum on their side if they want to stay in this game against the Bearcats.
Yes, indeed. I know being down 2 scores in under 3 minutes of play is a bit extreme. So if they'd be able to come out here with some points, then they should probably be still in good shape to try to win this ball game.
Okay, empty backfield set right now. Jordan Cook, shotgun formation, 5 receivers.
Pass to Nizier Smith.
And falls short right now of the first down. Your thoughts on this? Do you go for it or do you bring your kicker out and attempt the field goal?
Well, it's 4th and 6, correct?
Correct.
That's a tough call, but you got to be aggressive playing against York High. I mean, you're playing against an undefeated team.
You are.
And you're playing at their home, so you want to stay aggressive.
And it looks as if they are going for it on 4th down and 3 yards to go. The ball at the 30-yard line of the Bearcats. Jordan Cook in shotgun formation, the senior. Rolls out.
Same option.
And the Bearcats defense held due.
Right. You can't be predictable playing against York High. I mean, I've been watching so far this first quarter, and some of the plays that Dallastown is running, York High looks like they're well ready for it.
They've looked at some videotape. They've done their film study.
Yeah.
And the Bearcats come back out on the field offensively. DeJour Stewart in the back. Lone backfield set.
Can't say enough about York High's front linemen, man. They're big and strong.
There we go. Stewart with a small gain there. First down carry.
Gain of 3 on the play. Tackled by number 33.
2nd down and 7 with just over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter here at Smalls Athletic Field for Friday Night Football on Sports Shooting Stars. Our season debut,
Season debut. Couldn't pick a better game.
There we go. DeJour Stewart again. 40, 35, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown again, DeJour Stewart. I can't believe it, dude.
Yeah, he's just that good. He's just that good.
His second big run tonight. And right now with this pending point after the touchdown, it could be 21-0 right now.
I mean, there's a lot of games that DeJour Stewart didn't play the 3rd and 4th quarter, and I can see why by the way he's running out there today.
I'm seeing that. I've been a correspondent for Dallastown football games, and I haven't seen anything quite like this, what we're seeing tonight with DeJour Stewart right here, York High, leading the league in rushing right now and just adding to those totals.
Right. I believe, York High has more weapons, and they probably have more, a little bit more talent on their squad, but I didn't think they were going to jump out like
Missed
this.
point after touchdown there by Oliver Brown. Still 20-0. That is the York High Bearcats over the Wildcats of Dallastown.
Yes, the score is 20-0 with 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first quarter. York High is up.
And again, we want to give thanks to Apple Automotive, a big sponsor that came through for our broadcast tonight. And first of 2 broadcasts that Sports Shooting Stars are going to take part in, correct, Dill?
Yeah, yes, Apple Automotive also signed on the sponsor of Central versus York High game as well. So
the season finale, which could have a lot of playoff implications for districts and state playoffs pertaining both teams, Central, York, and York High. And the way York High is playing tonight, you can tell that they're well on their way.
They're rocking and rolling.
For the Wildcats is number 13, David Geppy.
Okay, Malik Key with the ball at the 20, 25, down at about the 27-yard line of Dallastown.
To start the game, York High looks so aggressive. I mean, on offense and defense, they look like they're out there.
Quick off the ball as well. A lot of team speed, and it's showing
team tackles,
tonight.
Gang tackles, I mean, the whole nine. Like a well-oiled machine.
And you can understand why they're 5-0, do.
Correct, correct. And the points they put up, I think I saw they're averaging about 56 points a game.
50, and have only given up, I think, maybe, all year, 50-some points.
Wow.
In 5 games. Quite impressive, and we're seeing it on display tonight here at Smalls Athletic Field. Cook with a give. The keeper actually had us faked out there. Nice pickup. First down, Jordan Cook.
Very nice run, about 15 yards.
And you'll see a lot of that from Jordan Cook. He's known to run as well if Nazir Smith gets bottled up.
I see they're heavy on Dallastown is heavy on the read option.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if Cook's going to keep it or they're going to hand it off to Smith.
And I believe that was something that was implemented by Coach Ron Miller. He brought that from West York, and
here it is again.
Implemented it here at Dallastown. Nazir Smith with another big run up the left side here. Big run by Nazir Smith.
Big run, about 25 yards.
Mm-hmm. And Dallastown needs this, and they need to punch it in to make
just to stop the bleeding.
Yes.
Just to stop the bleeding. They got to at least put some points on the board. Now, in a situation like this, I don't know if you will go for a 4th and 6. You will kick the field goal to get the points on the board.
Maybe just for a confidence builder.
Another read option there. Nazir Smith with the ball.
Down at about the 30-yard line of the Bearcats.
A lot of York High Bearcats players are two-way players on defense and offense.
And you don't see that too often anymore.
Yeah.
Dallastown has one in Raymond Christus.
Well, DeJordan, he has 3 touchdowns already, and he's playing defense as well. So, I mean, his motor keeps going.
Jordan Cook back in shotgun formation. Fakes the give, keeps the ball.
Very nice run by Cook.
No doubt about it. He's trying to make something happen here for his Dallastown.
On the keeper. Gain of 11 on the play. First and 10 Wildcat.
Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Dallastown moving from left to right.
Dallastown's doing a great job moving the ball up the field.
But as you said just a few moments ago, they need points and they need them quick here. I mean, I know we're just coming down near the end of the first quarter, but as a confidence builder for Dallastown.
For sure.
Timeout.
Wildcats, their second time out already in the first quarter. Collecting themselves as Ron Miller comes out to talk to his quarterback and his offensive players. I'd like to thank our viewers for tuning into tonight's game, How about it?
Yeah, we got
season debut again.
We got a lot of people checking us out.
Stars, yep. It's great to be back. It's been, what, about 7 months since we were over at York College at the Wolf Gym.
Yeah, we started off
taking
with
part of the county championships there between Northeastern and Central York.
Yeah, we started off last year with basketball, and this year we said, hey, let's do football. And it's a bit more of a challenge doing football, but we're out here and we're trying to do it for the community and
for the community and the kids at large. Because I certainly remember when it was on cable TV of York every Friday night.
Years
there would be
ago.
a game, yes, broadcasted, and the kids look forward to it, as I know as much as you and I do.
Yeah, we want to give these kids a bigger platform to showcase their skills, so that's why we're here.
Fumble exchange. A new quarterback is in right now. Did you notice number 23, Cameron Bayman, is in at the quarterback position due for Dallastown. Now comes in Jordan Cook. I don't know if he was injured on that play and maybe had to sit out.
I'm not sure.
He's back in, however. Jordan Cook, the senior from Dallastown, number 1.
Yeah, Sub couldn't hold on to the ball. That was a very good tackle by Aaron Johnson.
Second down and 13, a loss of 3 on the previous play.
Cook on the keeper.
Cook, another keeper.
Gain of
He's
2 on the play. Tackled by
again a big third down play here right now for Dew.
3rd down and 11.
Ball at the 21-yard line of York High. Jordan Cook in shotgun formation. Isaiah Smith to his left. Trip formation at the top of your screen. Throw out.
Cook pass is complete to number 17.
C.J. Baldwin with the reception.
I think
for
that's
Dallastown.
Cook. I believe that's Cook's first.
It is.
No,
It is.
second, because he passed one to Isaiah Smith earlier, but that's his second throw of the game.
Seen a lot of running by both teams tonight in the first quarter. And again, Jordan Cook in shotgun formation. Trips receivers at the top of the screen. Pitch out to Isaiah Smith at the 15.
Very good tackle. Very good.
4th and 5 there.
Yeah, York High snuffed that out right from the start.
Gain of 1.
Balls turned over on downs to the Bearcats. It's been tough sledding right now for Dallastown. Your thoughts in terms of maybe Dallastown trying to get back into this game here with the second quarter?
I think Dallastown needs to mix it up a little bit more. Some of their plays they're running are pretty predictable, if I can say anything else. It was predictable. It looks like York High has scouted them very well and ready to play today. And their defense has to step up. I mean, Dejair Stewart may get the ball, so you're going to key on him as well. Like I said, Seth Bernstein is also good for throwing the ball long, so they have to key on that as well.
2 seniors for the Bearcats, and they're showing their leadership tonight here at Smalls Athletic Field. To give to DeJure Stewart. Flag down on the play, Dew.
Stewart on the carry. There is a penalty flag on the play.
Flag down on the play, Dew. We'll see who the penalties against. It looks as if it's against York High. They're moving back. That's a penalty against York High, viewers.
Puts them back a little bit. This would be a time that Dallastown needs to key in on defense and keep pushing York High back.
And maybe get one of those turnovers
right
for a defensive touchdown to get some momentum back on Dallastown side. Down by 3 scores to give to DeJure.
That was Tino Conquest.
Spell and Stewart, a little relief, huh?
Yeah, give him a break. It's been a long first quarter of York High running the ball, man.
And we still have just over 1 minute remain in the first quarter here at Smalls Athletic Field. Your score, the Bearcats 20, Wildcats 0. Your undefeated Bearcats are on a roll, and it's continuing tonight, Dew, against this Wildcat club that's 3-2 on a 3-game win streak.
Friday Night Lights, you gotta love it.
Doesn't get any better than this, does it, Dew?
It doesn't. Seth Bernstein back, throws,
a bit high, overthrew his intended receiver.
Out of reach for Rob Rodout.
Third down.
Turn the microphone over to Ryan. Your thoughts on the game so far, as we're just under 1 minute in the first quarter.
Well, I didn't expect the Dallastown to be down 3 scores already, but they are, and then now they got to come up with another solution to stop the bleeding.
There you have it, viewers, right now. 3rd and long for the Bearcats. Backed up on their own 10-yard line, moving right to left on your TV screen.
Seth Bernstein back there taking his time. Back for the pass.
Steps
He
up in the
decides
pocket.
to run.
Tackled out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Well short of the first down.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Tackle made by Jamal Brandon for Dallastown.
$15 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Actually returned the punt for the Wildcats with number.
That was Dallastown's first time stopping York High on offense.
You're right, yes. So a small feat for Dallastown, and it looks as if they're going to let the clock run out here to your first quarter do. A score right now, Bearcats 20, Wildcats 0. The end of the first quarter is here.
The last play of the first quarter was the score of the York High Bearcats 20 and the Dallastown Wildcats 0.
Fans that are tuned in tonight, we'd like to thank Apple Automotive, again, our sponsor, and who really allowed us to have this broadcast tonight.
Yeah, actually, Apple Automotive, they're actually running a promotion deal right now. If you go in and mention Sports Shooting Stars, they'll make your first payment on your monthly bill for
there
your car.
you go. And they have various locations in the York County area.
Right. They have Dover, Redline, and York. They have over 3,000 cars in the inventory. So if you're looking for a car, go out to Apple Automotive. Mention Sports Shooting Stars, and they'll cover up to $500 on your first monthly fee.
Awesome. A proud sponsor of Sports Shooting Stars, and you can like us on Facebook. That's where you can catch all our action, all our telecasts of our games, including tonight's action. And we thank you for tuning in tonight. Friday Night Lights, as Stu said, here in York on an absolutely lovely evening for football. The rain moved out, and it's you said some tailgating was going on earlier.
Right, it's nice fall weather. The stadium's packed. People are here. I mean, they're around there lined up, standing. I mean, this is exactly what you want for a York High game.
And we'll try later, maybe at halftime, to get some scores from some of the other action happening here in YAIAA action on this Friday night, week 6 in high school football here in York County. Bearcats going to get ready to punt the ball.
Nice punt.
Nice punt. And you notice Dallastown had everyone up at the line. They didn't have a receiver back to catch the ball. They were hoping maybe to block that punt.
They figure they'll get the ball around midfield or something like that. So
great way to set up their offense.
Dallastown setting up on offense.
At about midfield right now. Good field position for Dallastown do. Need to get something started with just under 12 minutes to the second quarter. Just the start here. Settle in.
Again, I think the key for Dallastown is to mix it up a little bit and not be so predictable out there on the field.
By giving the ball to number 9, Nizier Smith. Cook with the keeper. And a loss on that play due right now for
about 3-yard loss.
Dallastown. That vertical passing game may need to come into play for Dallastown to keep things a bit honest with the Bearcat defense. How about it, Ryan?
Yeah, man, Bearcats defense definitely stepped up this game. I mean, last game, I remember in the first half, they had some suspect play on the defensive side. One cornerback getting Moss in the end zone. Then the quarterback broke off a long run. But outside of that, they really settled down and started playing better defense, and then they just shut them out from there on out. And tonight they're coming out here on fire off red, not letting points up on the end zone.
There we go. Big run by Nazir Smith. Now, there is a flag down on this play right now. We'll see if that's against Dallastown.
17 of the play, tackled by number 12, Rob Rideout. There is a penalty flag on the play.
Big run by Nazir Smith, number 9.
Illegal formation, offense. 5-3, still second down.
And those are the type of plays that can really kill a drive. How about it do?
Right, that
penalties.
drive comes back for illegal formation. So 17 yards is wiped off the board. I just noticed Dallastown has a big tight end, number 88, Cassius Day. Cassius Day, real
He's
big
been
tight
in motion
end.
a lot. Yeah, big body.
I'm wondering when they're going to go to him.
Again, part of that possible vertical passing game that Dallastown may need to implement tonight against this Bearcats defense. It's been a stingy defense so far, the Bearcats. Jordan Cook in shotgun formation, drops back, delivers the ball. Nice pitch and catch. David Geppe, incomplete pass to number 13, David Geppe.
Looked like a complete pass to me, but I guess towards the end he was bobbling the ball around a little bit.
Big third down and 17 for Dallastown right now.
Again, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars broadcast. This game is sponsored, our broadcast is sponsored by Apple Automotive.
Right now, Dallastown has to get the ball to the 43-yard line. That's the 43-yard line of the Bearcats. They give to Isaiah Harrison for a short gain. Fourth down right now. Not enough.
Not enough.
Special teams unit led by Mitch Groh, the punter, coming out on the field for Dallastown with just over 10 minutes to go, second quarter.
It'll be fourth down. Back to return for the Bearcats is number 1, Dejour Stewart.
You heard Dejour Stewart again back to return the punt here, and he's been explosive all night. Will he carry that on? And this, well, they kicked it out of bounds. How about it? Kicking it away.
That's their best bet. Instead of giving the ball to Dejour Stewart again, that's their best bet.
9:48 to go in the second quarter. Bearcats 20, Wildcats 0.
Let's see if Dallastown defense can hold them again one more time. I mean, like I said, York High has a lot of explosive weapons, so
they do, and
they have
for another series right now.
They probably have the best front line in the county.
A lot of big bodies, and I just noticed that from high atop the skybox here at Smalls Athletic Field. And you have to wonder at a game that York High has.
Stewart with the fumble. Looks like York High recovered. Doesn't happen too often.
It does not, and they recovered that fumble.
Two-story franchises, man. York High and Dallastown. A lot of good
athletes. A lot of success through the years.
Pass out to Toby Stokes.
A swing out pass there. Toby Stokes, the backup for Dejour Stewart.
4-yard gains. Now it's now 3rd and 2.
With just under 9 minutes to go due in the second quarter. Seth Bernstein back in the shotgun formation. Give to Dejour Stewart.
just short of the first down. Looks like it'll be 4th and 1.
Came up just a bit short. Do what do you do at this point? Go for it?
Your guy's going to go for it. I believe they'll go for it.
Oh, that is a first down. We stand corrected. That officials marked it as a first down. The ball right at midfield for the Bearcats. With just over 8 minutes to go in the second quarter, the Bearcats are on a roll, 20-0 right now. The Bearcats 20, the Wildcats 0 here in Week 6. YAIAA
Seth Bernstein
action.
backed out for a long throw.
What a catch, dude! Rob Rideout. What a catch.
They have a crazy connection between Seth Bernstein and Rob Rideout.
The ball kind of hung up there a little bit,
right.
But what a great catch.
I mean, Rob
by
Rideout
senior Rob Rideout, who also plays basketball for your guy.
He just went up and got it. I mean, it was a one-on-one. He just went up and got it.
It was really a matter of who wanted it, and he wanted it more over the Dallastown defender.
When your guy does throw, they throw deep, and I've been noticing that in the last few games.
Bombs away, huh?
Right. But if you got receivers,
which makes for entertaining viewing. How about it?
When you got receivers that can go up and get it, then it's easy to do that.
High-powered offense right now on display for the Bearcats. 1st and goal. The give to Rob.
And then
if Rob can't catch it, he can run it. How about it? Touchdown by Rob Rideout.
Rob Rideout, he gets rewarded with the touchdown.
The Bearcats right now, 26-0 Wildcats. Point after touchdown pending here. Kicker Olive Brown, number 7, a junior for the Bearcats. And the point after attempt is good.
Like I said, your guy is a well-oiled machine, man. They're doing it on all fronts: offense, defense, special teams.
All phases of the game, and right now the score indicates that it's 27-0. Ryan, your thoughts on this game so far?
Yeah, it seems like Dallastown starting to lay a little bit of a goose egg. This is very unusual for them normally because they be in ball games or they at least keep them within close. But the fact that they're down 4 scores raises probably question concerns of what they should do to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, and it's a great point you made, Ryan. At what point you're down by this many points, you know, this is where the coaching staff looks to see who doesn't quit playing, who keeps continuing to go out there and gut it out. And right now that should be on display for the Wildcats as they are down right now essentially by 4 scores here at Smalls Athletic Field. The Bearcats moving left to right on your TV screen. Oliver Brown ready to kick the ball off to the Wildcats.
That was a great tackle by Isaiah Peterson.
McDaniel returns out to the 21-yard line before he's tackled by number 40, Lord Harding.
My mistake. That was Lord Harding with the tackle.
Harding, yes.
I thought it was 42. It was actually number 40.
You know, on special teams play, Dallastown, ball just past the 20-yard line, moving right to left on your TV screen here. And Dallastown, with just over 7.5 minutes to go here, needs to come out with a statement here on this drive. Down by 4 scores. Jordan Cook with a keeper. Not many yards there on that play. Second and 10.
Second down and 9.
Just over 7 minutes to go, Dew.
We want to remind viewers that Apple Automotive, they have a promotion deal going on right now. If you buy a car at one of their locations and mention Sports Shooting Stars, you get $500 towards your first monthly payment.
Okay, Cook brought down hard again. That play doesn't seem to be gaining Dallastown much, Ryan.
Nah.
No, it's not. It's just being super predictable yet again, and they just ringing his bell, play in and play out. They probably need to switch it up and go to the air a little bit to get back in this game.
Yeah, Jordan Cook, you're right, Ryan's taking a lot of hits by this Bearcat defense tonight.
I think Dallastown probably be better off throwing the ball or going north north and south versus east and west.
And you're seeing that great point to east-west running, which isn't
East-west
really
running
amounting
is not working at all.
to many yards gained by the Wildcats tonight.
But there's a throw.
There's a what a throw and catch. That was David Geppe.
And there's a flag on the play.
There is a penalty flag on the play.
That could be coming back. We'll see what the officials. We were just talking about going with that vertical passing game do. We saw a little bit of that.
Jordan Cook took a hit after that pass as well.
He did, and
He
it
took a
looks
good
as
hit.
maybe against the Wildcats. They're moving back.
Correspondent Sean Preston told me it was an offensive pass interference.
There you go. Sean Preston has joined us as well here for Sports Shooting Stars. Ryan Jones, the camera operator Belinda, doing an outstanding job as well, keep bringing you all the action right here at Smalls Athletic Field.
Yeah, we got the whole team out here today. We got Todd Miller, Ryan Jones, Sean Preston, Belinda Morales, and myself. So
I even have my daughter doing some of the stats.
Right.
We have to get some of the stats later. She has yet to bring them over to me. I'd like to have some of the stats. It's a big night of running, a big offensive output by the York High Bearcats this evening. And there it is, another a costly penalty with Dallastown. You see, just where you think they seem to be making a move, Ryan, they seem to take a step back with penalties.
Yeah, man, that's something you don't want at this point in time in the ball game when you're down 4 scores. You want to make sure you stay disciplined so you're able to help yourself by getting back in the ball game, not kill yourself even more with penalties on top of the score.
Yeah, right now it's 3rd down and 11. The ball's on the Wildcats' 10-yard line. And just over 6 minutes ago in the second quarter, the Dallastown band is setting up. They'll be part of the halftime entertainment here at Smalls Athletic Field in downtown York on an absolutely magnificent weather night here in York for football. They give the pitch out to Nazir Smith, up, hit hard, out of bounds.
Cook pass is complete to number 9, Nazir Smith. Pushed out of bounds by number 15.
Not enough due for a first down there. The punting unit has to come on for the Wildcats.
yeah, it's been a very stagnant offense for the Wildcats so far. I mean, even for Nazir, I think he has about 8 to 10 carries, and he didn't. And when the times he did explode, it got called back for a penalty.
Number 1, Stewart.
Mitch Grove back out for Dallastown, the punter. And you see DeJour Stewart is back at about the midfield line. We'll see if they kick it to him. Kicked it away from him. The ball rolls out of bounds. But the Bearcats' possessions right here with just under 6 minutes to go. The second quarter of Friday Night Football on Sports Shooting Stars. A nice crowd. Fans have gathered here tonight at Smalls Athletic Field. They filed in for the away team, Dallastown.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they're still out there tailgating. I mean, this is as packed as I've seen York High Field in a long time.
And due winning will do this. Obviously, they're 5-0 and undefeated in YAI-AA action. Right now, Seth Bernstein to give. DeJour Stewart up the middle. Nice run. And I think if you're the York High Bearcats, you keep the clock moving, keep the offense out there, and just kind of wear down this Dallastown defense.
It's 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. They're up 27-0 in the second quarter. I mean,
going to see a
they can do what they want at this point.
Not much going there on that series. Big 3rd down now for the Bearcats. 3rd and 2, ball on their own 45-yard line.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try to attack Rob right out again because he had 2 very long balls in his possession by receiver. I don't think they have an answer yet, so let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Great insight, Ryan, as you can see right now. Trips formation to the near side. Seth Bernstein back in shotgun formation for the Bearcats.
Dallastown jumped off sides.
I think it may have been a false start against the Bearcats here. We'll wait till the officials come in and sort this out. Again, 3rd down and 2 with just under 5 minutes to go in your second quarter, football fans.
Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We're looking at our numbers and our stats right now. It's looking very good.
How's it looking? I mean, it's
looking very good. People are tuning in.
We had a successful basketball season, and it's carried over to high school football.
I think people were waiting for us to get back on the air, so we have a nice following right now.
It's funny you mentioned that. I've had people ask me, hey, when are you getting on the air? Well, we're here, we're on the air, and we're going to do it again to close out the season. How about it, Do?
Yeah, this year we had to go through a little bit of red tape of certain school districts and things like that, but, you know, we do what we can, and we're out here right now.
We're out right now. Empty backfield set for the Bearcats.
Bernstein back for the pass.
Oh. Incomplete pass. And Seth Bernstein got whacked on that play. How about it on a blitz by Dallastown?
York High fans, they want to pass interference, and they want to hit on the quarterback.
And a roughing the passer. Did not get either. Right now it's 4th and 7. The punting unit will come out for the Bearcats, and that's a stop by Dallastown's defense, Ryan.
That's another stop for them. I think that might have been their second on the day, so let's see what they do coming out on offense.
It'd be a great momentum push if Dallastown go ahead and scores before the end of the half. It's 4 minutes and 30 seconds left before the end of the half.
Flag, another flag down here, Ryan. The punt formation here. Delay of game called on the Bearcats.
Yeah, you got to keep your eye on the play clock here. You don't want to keep pushing back more. Give Dallastown a great field position to get up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, if you're the Bearcats right now, Ryan, I think you want to hold this shutout through halftime with 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. They've looked quite impressive, and you can understand why they're 5-0 right now. Another penalty flag is thrown. False start, it looks like, against the Bearcats.
Yep.
Getting a little sloppy here, Do.
Looks like the Bearcats are going to go for that play. I think it was a sneak.
Well, they got called for a penalty, and they're moving back and back right now. Fourth down. Forever. Here's a punt. Darren Brown looked like he didn't want to touch it and then realized, I better pick the ball up.
He dives on it.
Yeah, he dived on that ball. 4:20 to go in the second quarter.
This game will actually also air live. We have a rebroadcast of this game later on this week on Channel 18 of York.
Comcast York.
Comcast York, Channel 18. We'll be playing about 3 times that week, so we'll try to get it on
We did a little
TV.
bit of that during the basketball season as well. We would broadcast them live, and then they would rebroadcast them on Comcast York, Channel 18. And we thank everyone for tuning in. A fumble right now. Jordan Cook recovered it. Bad exchange by the center.
We'll try to have this
Raymond
game on
Christmas.
by Sunday or Saturday, even tomorrow. Try to have the game back on TV so some of the guys can relive their moments.
Fumble exchange between the center, Raymond Christus, and quarterback Jordan Cook. A loss of 2 on that play. Second down and 12 for Dallastown. Jordan Cook in shotgun formation. Cassius Day in motion. Pitch out to Nazir Smith.
Nazir changes direction on the field. This is where he does his most work at.
Flag down. It looks as if there were 2 flags down on that play. Maybe a block in the back on that run by Nazir Smith. We'll wait till the officials sort this out, 3:36 remains in the second quarter. As you can hear the York High band belting it out. The Dallastown band will obviously play here at halftime at Smalls Athletic Field. A holding penalty.
Sideline warning. York High sideline. Everybody must move back.
And the referee set a sideline warning for the York High Bearcats. Everyone had to move back off the sidelines. Okay, it's 2nd down and 12. Clock is running, just under 3.5 minutes to go. Jordan Cook in shotgun formation. Cassius Day in motion. Cook just threw that ball away.
Yeah, it looks like Cook threw that ball away.
3rd down for Dallastown. Down by 4 scores right now. The Bearcats 27, the Wildcats 0. Looking for their first points of the game in this series. Trying to get some momentum, Ryan. Dallastown.
Yes. This is a crucial drive for them. We're at least going to halftime, we're working with something up on the board, or going to halftime late in the goose egg, and it'll be even harder for them to come back in the second half.
And it starts right now. Dallastown in trips formation near us. Cook in shotgun formation. Looks to throw the ball. Incomplete. Just over 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Dallastown's going to have to punt the ball back to York High here. Mitch Grove back out to punt the ball. We've seen a lot of him tonight as the punter for Dallastown.
Yeah, he definitely probably had more punts than the quarterback probably had completed throws, so that's definitely not a good sign for him.
No, not a good sign. And again, we still have a second half to play here. Dallastown down by 4 scores. Punting the ball back to York High.
I tell you what, the kicker is actually doing a really good job keeping the ball away from DeJour Stewart.
Well, we saw what happened earlier in this game,
right. When DeJour scored the first 2 touchdowns in 3 minutes, I think.
3 minutes.
So. It's great when you got a team rolling like this, like York High is, because you get a chance to get the other sophomores and juniors, and even probably some freshmen get the chance to play as well.
Their opportunity to play with a lead. As 4 scores right now, 27-0 Bearcats up over Dallastown. Just over 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Seth Bernstein back in shotgun formation. Looks to deliver the ball upfield. And again, completion. All the way, touchdown. Rob Rideout again, another big pass and catch. I mean,
it's between DeJour Stewart and Rob Rideout, man. This is like
between the two of them,
reel.
it's tough to decide who may be the MVP of this game.
The 1-2 combo.
You said it earlier, but you said he likes to throw the bomb. Another illustration of that. Seth Bernstein to Rob Rideout, another big pass and catch. And right now, they're cooking, Ryan. 33-0.
Yes, they are, man. Rob Rideout, that's a true wide receiver. Time after time again, he be making big plays.
Point after attempt by Oliver Brown is up and good. 34 Bearcats, Wildcats 0. 2:54 remain in the second quarter. And I hate to say if the wheels have fallen off the car for the Dallastown Wildcats, but right now, what do you think needs to be done to get them back into this game?
Well, obviously, it has to go through Ron Miller, has to figure out where they're getting executed at, where they are executing, and then to go from there to come up with a strategy to make a comeback in the second half. But normally this is unusual from Ron to be down 35-0, but hopefully he'll find a way to come back in the ball game and make it more interesting than what we plan to see.
Yeah, we certainly hope for our viewers and for the fans here for a competitive game. Coach Ron Miller brought West York a state title in 2008 and hopes to carry on that success at Dallastown, who are 3-2 heading into this game tonight against the undefeated Bearcats at 5-0. They get set to kick the ball off to Dallastown. Malik Key with the return up past the 30-yard line for Dallastown.
2 minutes and 47 seconds left in the second quarter. York High is up 34-0. I mean, Dallastown offense looks very stagnant, very predictable as well. You play against a team like your car. I mean, they're 4-0, 5-0.
5-0.
You got to
End of
come
the week.
with a different package and something you haven't seen before. And even if you just take a couple risks, you got to do that against a team that's undefeated.
5 tickets for $3.
And right now they're down by 5 scores due. Still time left. There's 2 minutes, 47 seconds to go in the second quarter and a whole second half to play. Dallastown with the possession. Cassius Day in motion. They give to Nazir Smith up the middle. Nice first down carry for Dallastown.
Yeah, very strong carry, 8 yards.
Smith on the carry. Gain of 8 on the play, tackled by number
8 yard. Clock is running, just under 2.5 minutes remain in the second quarter. Dallastown moving right to left on your TV screen. Cassius Day in motion, the big tight end. The give to Nazir Smith. And Nazir got snuffed out on that play, Ryan. Not much going.
No, not at all. Again, we talk about timing again, going east and west instead of north and south. That's never a good answer for you when you keep on going east and west.
And we've seen that a lot with Dallastown's offense tonight. Unusual, as I've watched this team the past several weeks as a correspondent, they're struggling against a great York High ball club tonight.
Yes, they are. Normally you see, Nazir Smith having successful on the run game, but today it just haven't been working for him. I want to see if they're going to probably get him in some passing game situations to try to get some points up on the scoreboard.
Some maybe short passes to some, whether it's to Nazir or some of the receivers Dallastown have, to spread out this Bearcat defense that's just been stifling all night against this Wildcat offense. Big 3rd down and 5 right now due for Dallastown.
Yeah, Dallastown definitely needs this first down just to keep the momentum going.
Roll out the keeper by Jordan Cook, looking to, boom, big hit, but I believe a first down by Dallastown on that play. And you heard that hit the whole way up here in the broadcast booth.
Yes, after how much hits he's taking tonight, he might need an ice bath tonight.
That was a good hit by Aaron Johnson. Number 22
like we said,
of your
we
guy.
heard it the whole way up here in the broadcast booth. That was a big-time hit. But a first down for Dallastown with just over 2 minutes to go in the second quarter of Friday night football here under the lights at Smalls Athletic Field. York High Bearcats 34, the Wildcats 0. Cook back. Oh, incomplete pass. Intended for Isaiah Harrison.
Well, that's what you got to do against your guy. You got to get the ball up and just do something different.
Open it up a little bit. Yep, and
they got some big tight ends. Number
was
82.
Unable to hold on to the ball. And you know, Dew, as we're standing up here, I don't think you really appreciate just how big some of these guys are until you're maybe down on the sidelines, as I was the past couple weeks as a correspondent.
I agree.
Yeah, you really see the size of these high school athletes when you're standing on the sideline. Jordan Cook back in shotgun formation, 2nd and 10. Oh, almost intercepted by the Bearcats.
A little miscommunication out there between quarterback and receiver.
Did you see Stewart is playing defense as well, plays both ways.
Man.
And that's had his hands on it. Just came up short on that possible pick. But right now it's 2nd and 10.
Stewart looks a little angry that he missed that interception. He seems like a guy who just loves football.
Loves football and is getting some Division I looks. Morgan State, Illinois State's
rightfully
looking at
so.
him.
Rightfully so.
And he keeps piling on these successful running nights. He'll be getting more offers and more looks from Division I schools. Cook back in shotgun formation again. Looks to deliver the ball. Incomplete pass again. Trying to open up the vertical passing game a little bit, Dew.
And the referee comes out with a late whistle. A late flag towards the end.
Right now it looks as if number 82, that's Isaiah Harrison, hurt down along the York High Bearcats sideline. They're calling for the training staff right now of Dallastown to come out.
And that pass interference was on Deontay Wilson. number 16.
So Dallastown moving the ball downfield a little bit with just over 1 minute to go. Now Isaiah Harrison looks to be up. The athletic department, the training department for Dallastown came out. He's walking freely back to the sidelines. Obviously, he'll have to come out for at least one play due.
Yeah. Might have tweaked his ankle or something like that. I'm not sure. A minute, 8 seconds left in the second quarter. York is up 34-0 over Dallastown Wildcats.
How much would this mean for Dallastown to get a score here before halftime?
I mean, it'd be good for the morale. Good to go in the halftime with at least a score on the board.
Yeah, you've been pushed around all game. You know, you're down by 5 scores essentially.
York just been hitting them left and right with big plays.
And Dallastown really unable to respond here. Cook with the ball. Little give to Nizer Smith. Up the middle. Up to the 35. Close to that first down marker. Nice first down play.
Smith with the short pitch from Cook is pushed out of bounds after a game. We'll call that a game of 7 on the play. It'll be second down.
Second down and 3 for Dallastown, Ryan. Moving the ball downfield, just under a minute to go. 56.3 seconds to go. Cook back in shotgun formation to the left of him, Nizer Smith.
Quick
to
pass.
deliver the ball again. Quick pass to number 13, David Geppe. Finally holding on to the ball. And Cook.
Pass is complete to number 13, David Geppe.
Took another tough hit.
Roughing the passes, defense. Half the distance to the goal from the end of the line.
Big penalty against the Bearcats, and Jordan Cook's been taking a lot of hits, Ryan.
Yes, but I knew eventually that they was going to probably call roughing passer, because that's not the first time you probably saw a late hit after the ball was released. My fault there. So this is probably the drive that Dallastown really want to execute on and put some points up on the board.
And this is their best opportunity offensively. This is as deep as they have gotten into the Bearcats. The clock is running, just under 47 seconds. The pitch to Nizer Smith for a small gain. Still, just under 40 seconds to go. The clock is running.
Yeah, that wasn't a clean pitch. Nizer had to actually go up and reach to get that pitch. I mean, it almost went over his head. 27 seconds left in the second quarter.
In a hurry-up mode. Cook with a keeper. Pitch out to Nizer Smith. Nizer Smith with a touchdown.
Good stiff arm.
Dallastown on the board.
Good stiff arm by Nizer Smith for an 8-yard scramble to the touchdown.
8-yard touchdown pick. Smith getting warmed up a little bit, Ryan.
Yes, he is. He probably got a touchdown one. Maybe they'll come out with some more results after this.
And I said it a few moments ago. They really needed this for their confidence to get in that end zone, put some points on the board, and at least go into halftime with some hope for the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you always want to go with some hope, and also the coaches can make the adjustments they need so they can come back into this ball game. I know it probably look a big extreme for a comeback to happen, but sometimes you just never know with the game of football.
I think the key for Dallastown
is good.
I think the key for Dallastown in the second half is to stop the bleeding. I mean, they've been getting beat on big plays and big plays by Dejor Stewart. So
Dejor Stewart.
If they just stop the bleeding, they'll be okay.
What an effort by both players tonight. They've been hard to contain for this Dallastown team, and the score is indicative of that right now. The Bearcats 34, Dallastown 7, with 17.8 seconds to go before halftime. And we thank you, the fans, for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. We're streaming it live on social media. And as Dew said earlier, we're going to be also having it on Comcast Channel 18, probably starting this week as a rebroadcast.
Yeah, it'll be on sometime this weekend. So
tune in like we've done for basketball last year. We're going to do it for football, and we're also going to have our season finale, Central York Panthers, right here at Smalls Athletic Field.
Yeah, we had a great season last year. We did 11 games, including the county championship, a couple triple overtimes. So it was a great year, man. And,
it'll be great. Fun. It'll be fun to see who is going to be that team in basketball this year that's going to, with Northeastern graduating a lot of their players. Right. And maybe we'll talk about that a little bit at halftime.
We will.
Where you guys think the team to beat in basketball, YAI, AA action. But right now, it's football here Friday. featuring the York High Bearcats and the Dallastown Wildcats. 17.8 seconds remain. Dallastown kicking the ball from right to left on your TV screen. Short squib kick, settled by the up man.
And there was a little bit of a shove towards the end.
Little shove, yep. Tino Conquest was a little shake and bake there, trying to make something happen there. 7.7 seconds remain.
Let's see what York High does. Are they just going to kneel it, or are they going to go
kneel it or go deep? I mean, you know, it's
the last two deep balls they thrown was touchdowns. So
it's been bombs away, and it's been rather entertaining to watch this Bearcat offense. That's a timeout, Bearcats right now. So yes, Stu, it'll be interesting to see what they do here with 7.7 seconds before we get halftime. The Dallastown band in the end zone, they'll be performing at halftime here. And, of course, after the game, the York High Bearcats will take the field, their band. A nice crowd due tonight, came out on a beautiful night. I have a feeling maybe our next game due may be a little cooler when we're outside here at Smalls Athletic Field. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll probably be wearing my coat. That'll be sometime in October, so. Well, October 26th,
yes,
actually.
The end of October, the Central York Panthers, led by Cade Perbilla, a Division I prospect, going to the University of Delaware, will be here to take on the, as of right now, undefeated York High Bearcats.
Right, yep. I know a lot of those York High younger players that can't wait for the second half because they're going to get some time.
No doubt about it. And that's the one advantage when you get a big lead like this, where you can have a lot of underclassmen play, not just your seniors, but your sophomore, juniors. Pitch out, brief fumble there. Pick up by Toby Stokes.
Super big hit by Dejour Stewart. I don't know if we can rewind that maybe later on the rebroadcast, but Dejour Stewart laid him out.
Yeah. And here we are. We're at halftime due. The Bearcats 34, Wildcats 7. Time to stretch your legs out, maybe get a bottle of water and some popcorn and enjoy some halftime entertainment here at Smalls Athletic Field. Again, the Dallastown Wildcats marching band will take the field.
Yeah, we're going to keep the cameras rolling instead of putting up the stats and things like that. These kids that's in the band, they do a great job. They do a lot of rehearsing and preparation for these games. So we're going to give them some shout-outs and give them some time on camera as well.
And I hope to give some scores from some of the other games here in the area.
Right.
We'll let you soak in the atmosphere here at Smalls Athletic Field as the Bearcats team and the Wildcats team head back to the locker room. Again, 34 Bearcats, Wildcats 7. It's been a rather exciting offensive display by the Bearcats.
Yeah, explosive, big plays. Like I said, Dallastown got in there at the end of the half, and hopefully they can come out with the same energy because they do get the ball in the second half. And, it's still a long game, got a whole nother second half. So
a lot can happen in the game of football, right, Ryan?
Yes, it can be. It's another half, so hopefully they come out the half strong compared to the first half where they kind of struggled.
Okay, fans, we'll be back in about 4 to 5 minutes to give you some stats of this game and some other commentary and talk.
And as I said, the Dallastown Marching Band is coming onto the field here at Smalls Athletic Field. And Dude mentioned it. They put in a lot of time, just like the student athletes do. With their preparation, we'll let you enjoy a little bit of the band here from Dallastown. And of course, at the end of the game, the York High Bearcats band will take the field. Settle in with your bottled popcorn and enjoy it.
Yeah, it's Friday night. This is what it's all about. See you soon.
Oh, do you?
I'll be here the full time. Okay, no problem. Thanks. Good seeing you again. All right,
I got some scores.
Okay, great. Yeah, man, you're on time.
There you go.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't know. What stat or what? Sean, you got some stats or what?
Yes. Rideout has 3 receptions for 156 yards.
Oh, yeah, we better. Oh,
and 3 touchdowns.
well, we're going to let you go. Should we get into this or what?
No, we'll do it around 7 minutes. I'll let the band do what they do.
Okay.
We probably should get Dallastown some of their stats. I don't know who will have their stats.
And now, drum majors Morgan Hanshaw and Nigel. You may now take the field.
Where's the quarterback? Maybe 3 for 12 or something?
We just highlight Nigeria.
Okay, that's cool. Yep. We got 12 minutes, then you got like another 5 minutes because they ain't come out and do something else. Anything? I'll come down with that. I'll be back up about
Okay.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
We'll go back on around 7.
Okay.
I'll let the man
Okay.
Hold on, Bill.
I think Ryan left, so we're gonna have to fill that means you're gonna go up. Okay. Came in late or what? I'm looking right now like we have 32 viewers on this White Road. I don't know how many are her.
Yeah, it is. But still, that's still a lot of viewers.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of people are going live and watching it that way, so.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's nice night. I'm just glad we were able to do that. I mean, I was,
When they said that, I was like, oh, okay.
yeah, when he said that we weren't doing it, I'm like, oh man, that's lame. I think he said Central was one where they really were trying to get the money. I'm hoping. It seems like your guys really receptive.
Oh, yeah. Because again, they know that a lot of people don't bring the light and thing. They don't light on these kids.
Yeah.
And plus, they're 5-0. Who wants when they're still kids on TV? Because somebody can't wait to see.
Oh yeah.
Always somebody.
wait till we do that final game.
Oh, I'm at my coat.
Yeah, we're
At my coat, hat.
So yeah, I'll lead in and I'll introduce you, Sean Preston, joining us.
I know how it works out.
And well, it's 6. When do we want to go on it? 6 or?
Let's take the like 4:30.
Oh, 4:30. Okay.
Because they're still paying attention to that.
Wait, what are you eating now? Oh, chicken tenders.
Gregory?
Yeah, we were going to eat afterwards. We were deciding whether or not to get something before we left. I don't know, eat afterwards now. What grade are you in? Oh, you're in 10th, okay. Ready to hook it up? All right. What's that? She'll be in 7th. My youngest will be in 4th. My youngest, their team's You know what I wish, I don't know how much you follow, but Reading has a game where the Phillies play, the Reading Phillies play, and that would be nice to
Somebody was gonna do that, but then I guess they were caught.
Yeah, well, and like they did in Reading, they had to lay sod, I mean, it looks to me, I mean, playing everything, it's kind of been
Give it up to the Wildcat marching band. The band is commanded on the field by drum majors Morgan Hansel and Mary Joyce. Section leader Dr. Emily Turner. Casey alone, Jamie and Johnny Cruz, Christina Baker, Donovan Crocker, and Alex Smith. Captain on Travis Daughter, Richard Brad, Librarian, Michael Barr, Marshall Joseph, Ricard Emily Benoit, Eaglewood, and John Joseph.
The other mic? Am I missing?
Welcome to the audience.
No, am I missing the other? Or
you have your stats.
Football fans, we're back after the Dallastown band finishing up with their musical renditions here. And I want to give some halftime scores here from some of the other games going on here. It looks like Northeastern up over Red Lion 9-7. Central York Panthers up 27-0 over the Southwestern Mustangs.
Oh, let me add something in there with the Central Panthers. I heard my son Karan Brown scored a touchdown.
There you go. Sophomore for Central?
I got to put
awesome.
that plug in there, man. My son scored a touchdown, so it's a big thing to me.
It's great. I did notice here Spring Grove at New Oxford was postponed till 10-1 at 6 p.m. I'm not sure if it was weather conditions. Gettysburg 35, Eastern York 14. Delone Catholic big over Biglerville 35-0. Dover Eagles 27, Kennerdale 0. York Catholic 7, Bermudian Springs 0 at halftime. And York Suburban 39, Muhlenberg 0. There's some halftime scores from some of the other action around the league in YAIAA action. We're going to be joined by Sean Preston. Sean, you have some stats that you gathered here from the game. Do you care to share with our viewers?
Well, hello, viewers. Sean Preston here. Currently, we have Rob Rideout for York High. He has 3 receptions for 156 yards with 2 touchdowns for receptions and 1 rushing touchdown. DeJour Stewart has 9 carries for 94 yards and 1 touchdown. He also has the punt return touchdown as well. For Dallastown, we have Najee Smith. He has 12 carries for 62 yards and the late touchdown in the second quarter that he received.
No doubt about it. And Dallastown needed that, Sean. I mean, they're down right now 34-7. The Bearcats, as their players enter the field here, ready to play in the second half here at Smalls Athletic Field on an absolutely lovely night for Friday night football here under the lights. And we hope it stays this way for our season finale here, Sean, as the Central York Panthers will invade Smalls Athletic Field to take on the York High Bearcats. And the way the Bearcats are playing right now, they could very well be undefeated by the end of the season there with the season finale. Sean, your thoughts?
Yes, the Bearcats are playing great. I mean, they have a great defense. The offense is explosive. Rob Rideout and DeJour Stewart, they are 1-2 punch. They are just great. I mean, there's nothing they can't do. I think the sky's the limit for this team. And you got to give credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They also hold it down for York High.
And you're right, that big offensive line of York High, we'll see how they play in the second half if they get to that wearing down the Dallastown defense with their effective running game led by Stewart. And we're about ready as both teams take the field here at the start of the second half here at York High. And we would like to thank Apple Automotive. How about it, Do?
Yeah, Apple Automotive, our sponsor for tonight, and they also have a promotion deal going on. If you mention...
Tell viewers a little bit about that promotion that Apple Automotive has.
Yeah, Apple Automotive, they have a promotion going on in their 3 locations, which is in Dover, Redline, and York. If you're looking for a car and you have to buy a car from there, if you mention Sports Shooting Stars, they pay your first monthly payment up to $500.
Sounds like a great deal. That can be received at Apple Automotive, one of 3 locations right here in York, Pennsylvania, the greater York area. And we thank them for sponsoring Sports Shooting Stars. Fans, if you haven't already, you can like Sports Shooting Stars on Facebook. We're also on other forms of media as well. YouTube, like us or subscribe to us on YouTube page. And we thank you for tuning in tonight for our live broadcast on social media. Instagram as well, Sports Shooting Stars. Du Jones here in the second half, along with Sean Preston, who's joining us, and Todd Edwards. We're all here tonight under the lights here in downtown York, about ready for the second half kickoff here. Keys to the game, Sean, do you think there's, for Dallastown, to maybe make a game or get back into this game? Your thoughts, if that can be possible here tonight at Smalls Athletic Field?
The key to the game for Dallastown, if they want to get back in this game, they have to start hitting short passes and passing on the outside. York High is basically stacking the box 7 or 8 and daring them to run. So they got to pass on the outside, or and if not, the score is going to stay the same, or York High is going to continue to roll.
Yeah, we've seen that if you kind of slow down Jordan Cook, the quarterback for Dallastown, and their running back, number 9, Nazir Smith, it kind of slows that offensive down of Dallastown, and we're seeing that on display tonight as the Bearcats are in complete control right now, 34-7 over the Wildcats of Dallastown.
Again, fans, to check out all the local high school sports. I noticed on Channel 6 of Comcast, they show all the games at 11:30 at night, all the local games, all the high school games, and pretty much in the mid-state. at 11:30 on Channel 6.
Channel 6. A lot of the local affiliates have Football Frenzy,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
think
sure
that's what it's called.
Fox 43 as well. And
Channel 6, like I said, they have a half an hour dedicated to showing high school,
high school
highlights
athletics. And I'm glad you mentioned that, dude. This is what Sports Shooting Stars is all about, profiling high school athletes here at this level. And we thank the viewers and our sponsors for allowing us to bring the action to you in the comfort of your own home.
Well, that's
as
where
maybe you're snacking on some popcorn and drinking a bottle of water, right?
Yep, that's where Sports Shooting Stars started from. We wanted to give these kids a bigger platform and get them on TV. We can reach college coaches, colleges, just giving these kids a better opportunity to showcase their skills.
And a lot of student athletes here tonight, the potential of going to that next level, Division I. We're here for kickoff. Dallastown with the ball. Malik Key bringing the ball upfield. And here we are, the start of the third quarter here at Smalls Athletic Field.
There's a lot of high school greats that came out of York High. I mean, you talk about guys like Chris Dolman.
A Hall of Famer.
Chris Dolman.
York's only Hall of Famer.
Right.
Chris Dolman out of here. Woody Bennett. How about Woody Bennett? You think of Woody Bennett.
You got Omar
Tyson
Brown.
Omar Brown.
I know the list just keeps going on. You even got Ty Dolman, who played for the Harlem Globetrotters.
Globetrotter himself.
Chris's brother. Dallastown out with the ball.
With the ball, Cassius Day in motion.
Hand off to Nizier
Smith up the middle. Nice carry. And right now, that's what Dallastown needs to get back into this ball game. Nizier Smith with the carry. 6-yard pickup for Nizier. 2nd down and 4. Clock is running right now. The ball on their own 42-yard line. Moving right to left on your TV screen. Jordan Cook under center with the ball. They give again to Nizier Smith up the middle. 1st down carry for Nizier Smith. We may see a heavy dose, Sean, of Nizier Smith in the second half. Your thoughts?
That's what they need to do. Feed him. Once he gets going, he's hard to stop. So continually feed him, hit the short passes. They might have a chance to make a comeback.
Here we go. Shotgun formation for Jordan Cook. The pitch out. Into Nizier Smith. Looking to get outside. Upfield. Close to the 1st down markers again. Fairly effective drive so far for Dallastown, do.
Very good call. Very good carry from Nizier Smith. I think Dejar Stewart, his defense is underrated. I mean, he can lay a hit too. I mean, you see so much of him on offense that you forget how well of a defensive player he is. Because I'm seeing the hits he's doing. I mean, it's just he's a freak of an athlete.
Nizier Smith fell short of the 1st down marker here.
Looks like Nizier lost his footing with that play there.
3rd down and 3 right now for Dallastown. And you wonder right now, if this is 4-down territory for Dallastown with just under 10.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
At this point in the game, you gotta at least consider that.
Cook with the pitch out to Nizier Smith. Big gain. 1st down. Still on his feet. Nizier Smith to the 50. 10. 5. Touchdown, Nizier Smith.
Great play.
Just like that.
Great play. And Dallastown fans are excited.
We can hear them the whole way over here in our broadcast booth. That got them off their feet, dude.
Definitely did.
And with the pending point here, it could be 14 for Dallastown.
Like
I think that's the loudest I've heard Dallastown's side here.
I think
and with good reason as well. Now they're crawling back into this game, dude.
I think Nizier Smith has a small fan club over there. I mean, they're excited, and that's great. I mean, like I said, he's been carrying his team for the last 2 years, so.
As you said, a 2,000-yard rusher last year, a 1,000-yard rusher this season, and a Division I prospect. The point after attempt is up and good for Dallastown.
Making the score, the York High Bearcats 34 and the Dallastown Wildcats 14.
There we go. A little break in the action right now. 34 Bearcats, 14 for Dallastown.
Very surprised by that because Dallastown came right out of halftime and scored in the first 2 minutes. I mean, they seemed more focused and got a little bit of the jitters out. But
maybe they settled down, and Coach Ron Miller maybe gave them a good halftime speech, and here we are.
You probably gave him a good shellacking and at the halftime.
Yeah, you wonder to be a fly on the wall as to what he was said inside the locker room there to try to maybe wake up this Wildcat club, who is still down by a couple scores, but still plenty of time, Sean, to get back in this game.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the second quarter, when they were running the ball well, costly penalties took them out of stalled their drive. So I think now if they cut down on the penalties and keep running Nigeria, they might have a chance. But who will see? York High has to get the ball now, so we'll see.
York High in their big plays, man. So
Mitch Groh with it ready for the kickoff, 40, moving right to left.
He's been kicking a lot this game as
He
well.
has, whether it's been a kickoffs or a punt. There you go. The up back brings the ball up.
Very hard
Some
hit.
Hard
Game
hits,
tackle.
and you can hear it the whole way up here in the broadcast booth.
Fans, I don't know if you can hear the smacking from where you're at, but these two teams are hitting each other very
They are.
hard.
And we're high atop the press box here, and we're hearing it live right here, Smalls Athletic Field.
And York High tackles by committee. I mean, you don't ever see one guy that's hitting
No,
them. You
it's
see
gang
3 or more
tackling,
guys
and
come
they're-
on in.
They're hitting hard, no doubt about it. YAIAA action here on Friday night. Brought to you by Sports Shooting Stars and, of course, our sponsor, Apple Automotive here.
It is now third quarter, 34-14. 10 minutes left.
Seth
York High
Bernstein
is up.
in shotgun formation. Snuffed out there. And there's that number 74, Raymond Christus. We mentioned him earlier, a two-way player, getting some looks from Villanova, Yale University.
Wow.
And as you can see, 6'2", 260, high atop the breast box here.
if-
He stands out, dude.
If he's getting some looks from Yale, he's a truly a
Student
student
athlete, no doubt
truly
about
a student
it.
athlete. That's an Ivy League school right there.
No
so
doubt about it. Quite impressive.
Good solo tackle from him.
And you're hearing that crowd from the Dallastown side. At least I am from this vantage point. They're getting louder, dude.
Yeah, Dallastown
And I'll
woke
tell you,
up.
getting a little bit of momentum right now, as you can see. Third down now and long for the Bearcats. And maybe some of that momentum switched over to Dallastown right now.
Looks like Dallastown's playing with with more pride.
A little more passion right now. Yep.
But this is their Achilles heel, because every time York High needed a big play, they made it. So York High, Dallastown has to clamp down and put a stop down.
Third down and 13 right now for the Bearcats. Seth Bernstein in shotgun
likes to throw the
formation.
ball long.
Throw it deep.
He likes to throw it long.
Oh! No flag down on that, and I was waiting for that, dude. About potential incidental contact there. Both the defender and the receiver fell down.
Wow.
No penalty called on that. Fourth down right now, and you hear a lot of the Boo Birds right now at Smalls Athletic Field. Not happy with that play, Sean.
That's a tough call. You can never tell if that was incidental or if it was intentionally done. From our vantage point, I don't know. But the refs got to deal with the Bluebirds when something like that happens.
Right. That was a 50-50 call. I mean, definitely could have gave him the whistle, or he could have let it go. So
right now, York High in punt formation. You kick it back to Dallastown. And that crowd over at Dallastown side, is starting to really get loud right now.
It's not
Sensing
many.
a little bit of a momentum
It's not
shift.
many of them, but they're loud.
They're loud.
They're
no
very
doubt about
loud.
it. A fake
fake.
punt right. He got that off, and boy, a huge bear count.
That's a
Bearcat
great punt.
bounce. Oh my! At one moment, it looked like it was going to be a fake, and then a blocked punt. And it looks like it'll be at Dallastown's 10-yard line.
It's a great punt. That just shows you the freak of nature that Dejor Stewart is. He hesitated, and then I thought he was going to run, and at the very last second he punted the ball and he got the ball down to the 10-yard line.
And really pins the Wildcats back in their own 10-yard line. 90 yards to go here. 8.5 minutes in the third period. Still plenty of time for the Dallastown Wildcats to crawl back into this game. They need to almost score quick and fast right now,
They do. They got to ride this momentum they got going on right now and keep it going.
Cassius Day in motion.
York High's a resilient team as
They give
well.
it Nazir Smith.
Looks
the
like that was
outside for
a
a couple
horse
yard
collar
gain.
tackle, but
From our vantage point, yes, but
Gain of 2 on the play.
They have
Second down and 8.
second down and 8 right now. The clock continues to run with just over 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Dallastown moving right to left on your TV screen. Jordan Cook
formation.
under center. The give again to Nazir Smith, looking for some extra running room.
Like we mentioned earlier, Nazir had 34 carries last game. You got to think when after a game, he probably has to sit in an ice tub, man, and just
over 300 yards. That was against Northeastern last week, and I was a correspondent for that game. It was a tight game in the beginning, and then Dallastown just pulled away from the Bobcats with a big win in Dallastown last week.
He carries a heavy workload. A read option again.
Out. Again to Nazir Smith, looking to get to the outside and is dragged down. Looks just short of the first down there, I believe,
Yep.
That was third down and 5.
That was a great
and that brings
tackle.
up a 4th down and 1 right now.
That was a great tackle by Rob Rideout.
I stand correct. The officials are making that is a first down pickup. Thought it was 4th and short. It's a first down. Jordan Cook in shotgun formation, trying to speed up their offense a little bit. Dallastown is right now. Looking to get back into this game. Wow, what a catch, by David Geppe.
A great catch. Great catch.
Been calling his name and number a few times. Number 13, David Geppe, with a big catch there. And Dallastown right now, Sean, with some momentum here in the second half of this game. And the crowd from Dallastown, you can hear they're starting to make a lot more noise now compared to the first half. Jordan Cook with a pitch out to Nazir Smith. Up to the left sideline. 40, 30, down to the 25-yard line. Nazir Smith, big run.
Yeah. I mean, they knew what to expect when you get Dallastown coming in here, that Nazir is going to get a heavy workload, and he's going to make you run after him to catch him.
25-yard line. It'll be first and 10 Wildcats.
I think Nas is around 140
Has
yards.
to be over 100 yards right now.
I think he's around 140 right now.
The way he's going could be another 200-yard night. There is the give to Nazir Smith up the middle again. Nice first down carry. And right now the momentum is on Dallastown's side as they are moving down the field rather methodically. 34 Bearcats, 14 Wildcats. Jordan Cook in shotgun formation. Jordan's going to hold on to that ball and get whacked as he's brought down.
Yeah, Jordan Cook has to take care of that ball. I mean, I know they're doing an option play, but he's keeping the ball out there.
It looked like he was about ready to give it up there.
Right.
Held on to it. A loss of 1 on that play. 3rd down and 6 now for Dallastown. Key play here with just under 6 minutes to go. Is this 4-down territory, or do you bring your field goal unit out for points?
Depends how close they get on that 4th down, but you got to be aggressive. That's all I got to say against a team like this. You got to be aggressive and keep pushing it.
Cassius Day in motion. The keeper by Cook. Up the middle, out to the outside. Cook. Jordan Cook at the 10. 5. Down at about the 4-yard line. Jordan Cook.
That's his biggest play of the game so far.
With the keeper. Well, it's first down and goal, Sean.
Good tackle by Dejor Stewart.
Backs in an I formation for Dallastown. First down and goal. The ball on the 5-yard line. The give to Nazir Smith. Up the middle.
Nazir Smith with the touchdown.
Touchdown, Nazir Smith again. Dallastown with some momentum.
It's Nazir
His
Smith's third touchdown, yeah.
of this game. Sean, your thoughts?
This is where we're going to see what York High has. This is like the first time they actually been tested where a team has came down twice and scored on them. So I think this is where they got to show what they're made of. I think the York High's a resilient team, and you can see that Dallastown is well coached. After halftime, they turned the switch on, and they've been playing great.
Extra point is good.
Point after is good. And I'll tell you what, this score 34 Bearcats, 21 Wildcats. And there's still time here. Just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Dallastown continues to score, has the momentum on their side, and the crowd from Dallastown being rather vocal now. The first time I think all night we've heard Dallastown fans getting rather loud and proudful tonight of their efforts so far. The Wildcats making a bit of a comeback against the Bearcats. Football game, Sean, is a lot of emotion, and we're seeing that right now. The pendulum swings from one side to the next, and right now the momentum clearly on the side of the Dallastown Wildcats.
Yes, it's definitely on Dallastown's side, but like you said, it's momentum. A pendulum can swing both ways. All your Cotton need is one of their big plays, and the crowd on Dallastown's side would be hushed up.
You just wish that Dallastown would have came out with this type of energy to start the game versus getting punched in the gut a few times by York High.
True, but this is proving to be a rather entertaining game, not just for the broadcasters here, but I'm sure for our viewers at home right now. At one point down, being shut out, Dallastown. So
yeah, it was 34-0, I believe. Now the score is 34-21.
With just over 5 minutes to go, Dallastown getting ready to kick the ball off to the Bearcats.
Short kick.
Short kick recovered by one of the up men. That's Tino Conquest. Nice return by Tino.
Nice return.
Sets up some nice field position for the Bearcats right now. Moving left to right, the Bearcats.
We have a guy down.
And he's slow to get up.
And that was the kick returner, Tino
Conquest, as the athletic trainers from both sides come out to tend to Tino. Due with the speed of this game and as fast as these athletes are, it's just amazing to me. We don't see more injuries, and we haven't seen much of this tonight, but right now Tino Conquest is down. Both trainers from both schools right now are tending to him.
Yeah.
There's a brief time out on the field.
Yeah, we wish him a speedy recovery and hope everything's okay. Again, we'd like to thank York High for allowing us to film here tonight. I mean, it's a great night for football, and Dallastown's a superb team.
Wonderful night for football and a great matchup. What a way to debut here for Sports Shooting Stars. Let me give some more scores right now. It looks like Northeastern up 9-7 over Redline, and right now Tino Conquest is up on his feet, walking off on his own power, which is great to see here.
Great to see.
York Suburban 52, Muhlenberg 0.
Ooh.
West York 20, Susquehannock 6. York Catholic 10, Bermudian Springs 0. Central York 40, Southwestern 0. Shutting out the Southwestern Mustangs. Central York Panthers seem to be on a roll with only one loss this year.
Yeah, one loss.
There we go. We're back with action right now.
Against a big team, Redline.
They give to Stewart. Dejour hurdles. And a first down pickup. About a 12-yard carry there for Dejour Stewart.
I can't lie, man. He makes things look effortlessly. I mean, he just goes out there and does his thing, and it just looks so natural.
A complete athlete, a two-way player, not just offense. Oh, and those type of penalties we talked about do hurt an offense. We saw that earlier in the game with Dallastown. A big holding penalty against the Bearcats, which moves them back. Can't help but notice, Sean, up here in the press box, just how big that offensive line is for York High.
Yeah, the offensive line for York High is huge. It makes it easier for Dejour and all the other backs to run behind. It makes it real simple.
There it is. The keeper by Seth Bernstein. Not much going there.
Like I said earlier, man, Dallastown let York High get some big plays on them, and if they would keep them sealed in like they're doing right now, this could be a lot closer game.
But right now, dude, there's still time. I mean, the whole fourth quarter to play. We're just over 4 minutes here in the third quarter. And right now, a 2nd down and 19 for the York High Bearcats.
Even on the 2nd and 19, you're good with giving DeJour Stewart the ball on a handoff.
No doubt about it. We've seen him break away here tonight. Toby Stokes in motion. Wow. Tell you what, not much space there again for Stewart. And that's a 3rd down and long right now for the Bearcats. And clearly the momentum seems right now to be on the Wildcat side.
York High looks a little shell-shocked right now. Like they're surprised by the momentum that Dallastown has.
Clearly swung to the Wildcats' favor right now. 34 Bearcats, Wildcats 21, with just over 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter at Smalls Athletic Field. And the Dallastown side is definitely very vocal here and trying to make things a little uncomfortable for this Bearcat offense. Bernstein deliver. Oh, ball overthrown, almost picked off, by the way. Yeah, clock stops with 3 minutes and 6 seconds, and that's a 4th down and 20 right now, which will bring out the punting unit for the Bearcats.
York High's a very resilient team, so, you know, they hit a roadblock right now, but you can't count them out. They still have the lead. Like I said, the momentum is on Dallastown's side, so let's see how the York High defense steps up.
And York High's undefeated. They're 5-0. You can't roll them out right now. They've battle-tested this season against a good Dallastown Wildcat ball club. 3-2 coming in here on a 3-game win streak. Right now, DeJour Stewart, the punter, a defensive player, a running back, and there you go. He's looking to go outside.
That's a risky
short. Wow. A fake punt. Ball turns over to Dallastown in great field position, and Sean.
That's a gutsy call by Coach Stoner to call that call right there when it was a 4th and 19.
4th and long, and now, of course, the Bearcat defense out on the field. The ball set up at the 39 of the Bearcats, Sean. Clearly the momentum on Dallastown side.
Yeah, York High has to step up their defense. But with a fake punt like that, that's saying Coach Stoner trusts his defense to stop Dallastown. So Dallastown, we'll see what York High can do against Dallastown's offense right here.
Yep, backs in the I formation.
If I'm not mistaken, the last 3 possessions, Dallastown
they give
scored.
to Nizier Smith. Nice 1st down carry for Nizier. Up under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nice 1st down play there. Anytime you can pick up 5 yards on a 1st down, you're sitting pretty at 2nd and 5 right now.
And
Jordan Cook in shotgun formation.
Dallastown's in a hurry-up offense.
Yep, the give again to Nizier Smith. Not much going there on that play,
Nizier made a decision, executive decision, by just going out of bounds versus getting 1 yard. Yeah.
And we know there's been a lot of hits. We've heard this the whole way up here in the press box tonight. 3rd down and 5. Right now, backs are in the I formation. Cook under center. The give to Nizier Smith. Tries to cut to the outside. And the Bearcats defense is there to swarm all over Nizier Smith. 4th down now.
4th and 7. It wouldn't be a bad idea if you had a decent kicker to bring him out there to get some points on the board.
Yes.
But you want to keep on scoring versus
keep
having a 4 and out.
And right now it looks like the Dallastown offense will stay out on the field. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Clock is running. 4th down and 3 right now. A big play for this Bearcat defense. And right now I'm hearing that Bearcat fans right now, they're making some noise.
Loud. It's getting
making
loud.
them uncomfortable. The pitch out. The give. The pitch and catch.
And that's the first catch.
For Cassius Day. We've seen him in motion a lot. Big tight end.
Cassius looked like he might be about 6'2", 210.
And decent hands as well for a big guy. That's a 1st down right now, with just under 2 minutes to go. Jordan Cook in the shotgun formation. The give to Nizier Smith. Cuts up through the middle. Nizier Smith. Touchdown, Nizier Smith. Wait a minute. I think they're saying he may have been down. I believe they're saying he was, the referees are saying he is down right now, just short of the goal line. Cook with the keeper. Touchdown, Jordan Cook.
Wow.
And just like that, fans, football fans, Dallastown with the score. Jordan Cook with the keeper. Point pending. Right now, 27 with that score. And right now, Sean, I'm at a bit of a loss for words. I mean, talk about a game here. I mean, a 1 point down by being shut out, and now within a score here with the point pending. Your thoughts?
All I can say is it's going to be an exciting fourth quarter. I can't wait.
I'm glad Sports Shooting Stars is part of this, bringing the action to the fans at home. The kick by Mitch Cook. Mitch Groh kicked the extra point. 28, 34-28. Football fans, buckle up. This is going to be a rather exciting game here. Just when we thought we may be talking other topics tonight, we're not going to be doing that tonight, guys.
This is a great game, and this is what we expected. I mean,
and we always seem to have a knack for this at Sports Shooting Stars, to catch these games that are competitive and exciting for our viewers.
Well, that's something that we look into. We like to look at marquee matchups and get the best games available and show them on TV. And so far, we've been hitting all home runs.
And you can hear right now the fans trying to get the Bearcats back into this game right now. The momentum clearly on the side of Dallastown. But
it's a one-touchdown game at this point.
One-touchdown game with 1:23 to go. And you can hear the crowd. It's deafening right now for the Bearcats. Hoping to get back into this game. They're going to receive the ball here with 1:23 to go in the third quarter.
Halftime was 34-7.
And we're right now Bearcats 34.
And
the Dallastown Wildcats, I believe, 28.
Dallastown, I believe, scored 20 points in this third quarter.
Alone.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yep. This is a tale of two halves. First half, all York High. Second half, all Dallastown so far.
Yeah, it is, yes. Clearly, as you said, York High won the first half, and right now Dallastown's winning the second half. But still plenty of time for both teams here. And that Dallastown side being rather vocal right now, and rightly so. They've had they're back into this game with one score. The kick to the up man. Number 35, that's John Marcellus, the up man with the ball there, getting a carry on the kickoff. Nice field position here for the Bearcats to start the third quarter here.
Yeah, John, he's a sophomore.
Getting a catch, getting some playing time.
Nice return from him.
Right now, guys, your thoughts on what the Bearcats need to do here to get some of the momentum back on their side?
Heavy doses of DeJour Stewart. They can't stop him. I mean, you just need to get the ball to him and just show him what he's all about. I mean, I think that's their best bet, is just getting the ball to Stewart.
And there it is, the give to Stewart, out to the left. Breaks up field, nice, and down that left sideline. Great carry for DeJour Stewart. You talked about it, too.
Right.
That was about a 20-yard clip.
He's the head of that team, man. Just give him the ball, let him do what he does. I mean, that's your best bet right now. Just to swing that momentum towards your way, just get the ball to Stewart.
Little surprised to see Dallastown at this point not zoning in on number one to stop him. Attempt to stop him.
And again, York High loves the deep ball, so you have to kind of focus on the run and the deep ball. Not too many slants or anything like that. You have a couple of bubble screens, but...
Well, and when you have a running game, as York High does, it really does open up the passing game. There you go. Again,
heavy doses of Stewart. That's what you need.
Swings to the opposite side of it. Nice carry. And hit late on the outside. And a flag's called for a late hit outside. Out of bounds there. Things getting a little testy here on the sidelines.
Dallastown got hit with the late hit.
Yep. And that's going to move the ball
that's 15
down
yards.
Personal foul. Late hit out of bounds. Defense. After the ball. First down.
Well, clearly right now the momentum back on the side of the Bearcats right now as they're moving the ball downfield, left to right on your TV screen.
Right. The score is 34-28 with 1 minute left in the third quarter. Your
All
Kai
set
is
up
leading by
at
6
the
points.
Dallastown's 19-yard line right now. And obviously on this drive, Sean, the Bearcats need a score.
They definitely do. Scoring before that fourth quarter, give them the momentum. I think it would be great for York High Bearcats. They need this.
Speed
Dejor
kills.
Stewart, and boy, what are you talking about? Is that a touchdown, Dejor Stewart?
Speed kills.
Wow, and I'll tell you, the speed was on display on that carry. And York High needed it. They got it. Big touchdown run by Dejor Stewart.
Heavy workload from Stewart, and you'll get back on the board.
A 16-yard carry by Dejor Stewart, and you can see why he's a YAI leading rusher here.
I mean, when he gets to that outside, man, he's like a missile. I mean, it's hard to stop you.
It's hard to stop him, as was evident on that play right now. And with the point after here, it could be 41 due. Dallastown 28. Timeout by York High right now. Interesting choice here.
The timeout's probably to see if they want to go for 2 or kick the field goal. They go for 2 and get it, they'll be up 14. If they go for the field goal, they'll be only up 12. So it's a choice.
Interesting decision here by York High, and great insight by Sean Preston here.
This is a high-scoring affair.
It is. It's turned to be a bit of a shootout.
Yeah, 68 points on the board between the two teams.
I hope for our viewers it's been as entertaining for them as it is for us, calling the action right here at Smalls Athletic Field on Friday Night Lights, under the lights here at Smalls Athletic Field. A great crowd, a great turnout, great weather here for high school football. And looks as if York High is going to be going for 2 here to make it a 2-possession game here. Right now the score is 40 Bearcats, 28 Wildcats. Going for the 2-point conversion, the Bearcats. Seth Bernstein back in shotgun formation.
York High's going for 2.
Keno Conquest on the field with Dejor Stewart. Looks. And it gives. Wow, and he got smacked on that play, dude.
Seth Bernstein is a little slow getting up as well. Looked like he's a little gimpy.
Well, when you had, did you see Raymond Christus chased after him, 6'2", 260. Yeah. Number 74 for Dallastown. Right now the score is 40 Bearcats, 28 Dallastown.
52 seconds left.
52 seconds left. We have a whole quarter and a few seconds left here in the third quarter. Dallastown's going to get the ball back. Obviously, York High needed that score to get back into this game a little bit in terms of momentum.
Yeah, they kind of got away from what was working. And like I said, Stewart's their guy. So just get the ball to Stewart, and you'll probably get some good things happen after that.
Malik Key with the catch. Out to the 20. Takes it to the outside. 25. Close to the 30-yard line for Dallastown. Nice return by Malik Key.
McDaniel on the return. Just pushed out of bounds at about the 32-yard line where the Wildcats will set up 1st and 10.
I see the cheerleaders in front of us of York High have to do 40 push-ups after the score. So
they're getting into it.
A nice turnout for tonight's game here at Smalls Athletic Field. Dallastown moving right to left on your TV screen. With the possession here.
Again, we want to thank all the viewers for tuning in and checking this out on Sports Shooting Stars. Jordan Cook with a 2-yard gain.
Keeper, 2-yard, yep. Not much going there right now for Dallastown, but clock continues to run.
Again, viewers, this game was brought to you by Apple Automotive.
Our sponsor for tonight. We'd like to thank them for sponsoring our game tonight. Cook under center. Backs in the I formation. Give him Nizir Smith. Tries to break to the outside. It'll be a 3rd down for Dallastown.
Gain of 2.
That'll be a 3rd down and 8 situation now for Dallastown.
3rd down.
3rd down. 8. 3rd down and 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 3rd down. 3rd down. 8 situation now for Dallastown. 8.2 seconds remain due in our third quarter here. Okay, Jordan Cook back in shotgun formation to his left. Nazir Smith.
8 seconds left in this quarter.
Big third down. Patching cat. Oh, in and out of the hands of tight end Cassius Day with 6 seconds remain.
Well, that play worked earlier, and it looks like Cassius wasn't ready for that bullet.
He may have been caught looking upfield instead of looking for the ball first and then running upfield. Brings out the punting unit right now for Dallastown. Mitchell Groh, the punter. We've seen a lot of him tonight.
6 seconds left in this third quarter, and he's punting the ball to Dejour Stewart.
We'll see if they kick it away from Dejour Stewart, York area
and he
leading rusher. He does it. Ball, nice punt. Drives him back a little bit. About the 28 and down at the 28-yard line. Uh-oh. Stewart's hurt. Taiji Wade with a tackle. Slow to get up.
Taiji Wade with a great open field tackle.
Slow to get up is Dejour Stewart, hobbling a little bit there as he get off the field. Brought down rather hard there and awkward. How about it, John?
Ladies and gentlemen, the courtesy 50 Ransom ticket. Thank you for supporting our cheerleaders.
Yeah, he was brought down hard.
$260. I have the winning ticket in hand, and you can come to the press box to claim your prize. And that number is 228-396.
Okay, fans, we're going to get ready to start the fourth quarter here. Final 12 minutes. Dallastown 28, the Bearcats 40. And again, thanks for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. This is our season premiere tonight. We are going to be back again for our season finale at the end of this year. At the end of the season, we're going to have the Central York Panthers at the York High Bearcats right here at Smalls Athletic Field. And with the new period, change of direction now, the York High Bearcats will be moving right to left on the TV screen. Dallastown's defense is out on the field. Seth Bernstein.
Nice play.
With a give to Toby Stokes.
Stokes gets forced out of bounds.
Right now, if you're York High, to get back to that running game, shorten the game up with a lot of runs, and if you're York High, you run this clock, attempt to run the clock out a little bit.
I would run the clock out. I mean, the ball's in their court. I mean, they're up by 2 touchdowns. I mean, the running game has been successful so far. Dallastown is starting to shut it down a little bit, but they've been pretty successful in the run game.
Second down and 10.
Rob Rideout with a run.
Rob Rideout with a big run. Rob at the 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown, Rob Rideout. What a big run. Big run by the senior, Rob Rideout.
Hey, I can't say
71-yard touchdown run by Rob, and that may have sealed this game tonight, as far as momentum goes. 46 with the point after attempt here. Could make it 47-28. And boy, clearly the momentum now back on the side of the Bearcats.
Hey, and I can't say enough about Anthony Jamison for that block he had all the way down the field. I mean, he stayed on this guy.
He stayed on him.
And allowed Rob Rideout to get that touchdown. I mean, he blocked the kid at least 10 to 12, 15 yards down the field. And Rob did the rest.
Rob did the rest. And now they're set up for a 2-point conversion here. Penalty flag thrown. False start by the Bearcats.
This game has been a game of big plays for York High. I mean, 71 yards. I mean, two passes that were about 70 yards. Stewart with a kick return.
Yes,
another 50-yard run he had.
If you're into big plays, the Bearcats have provided that to you, the fans, tonight. There's that 2-point conversion made
by number 5.
Tino Conquest with the 2 points. That makes it 28. Right now, 48 for the Bearcats, 28 Wildcats.
With 11 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the
11:40 to go
quarter.
in the fourth quarter. And clearly, as you can hear the York High band playing, they're back into it this side here on the York High.
They got a little shooken up that third quarter. Dallastown came out guns a-blazing, but York High's got back on schedule,
The
and they're doing their
momentum
thing.
clearly back on the side of the York High Bearcats. We'll see what Dallastown can do on their next possession here, as Oliver Brown gets ready to kick the ball off to the Dallastown Wildcats. Sports Shooting Stars, again, bringing you the action this Friday night. That's mainly Key with the return, bringing it upfield to about the 25-yard line of Dallastown. Another hard hit again. A little pushing, shoving going on, and flag thrown right now.
Number 3, Malik Key, tackled by number 23.
Getting a little chippy out there on the field, Sean.
That's how it gets in games like this. I wouldn't expect nothing different, but you got to keep it clean. We don't want to put the game in the ref's hands at the end of this game right now.
There you go. And the ref crew sorting out the flag call here. We'll bring it to you as soon as.
Personal foul on the receiving team. Also, personal foul on the kicking team. Foul ball set. First down.
Offsetting penalties, a personal foul on both sides.
Yeah, it's been a long game. It's bound to get a little chippy.
And we're seeing that on display right now.
A lot of these kids, they know each other. I mean, Dallastown, Nazir Smith, he was York Bear a couple years ago. I mean, he knows his guys. The guys know him, so.
There you go. Jordan Cook back in shotgun formation. A lot of pressure there. Jordan Cook had to unload that ball.
Yeah.
Second down right now. 11:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Bearcats 48, the Wildcats 28. Dallastown moving left to right on your TV screen.
York High took Dallastown's best punch and responded very nicely.
They have, and you can see why they're 5-0 right now, and well on their way potentially to going to 6-0 here. Cook with the keeper, nice fake. Out to the 30. About the 34-yard line, nice pickup there.
Cook runs the ball like LaShawn McCoy. Kind of keep the ball out there while he's
That
running.
reminds me of or Cam Newton.
Cam
Remember
Newton does that as
Newton
well,
of Carolina?
yeah.
Yes.
Looks like Dallastown's not wasting any time. Get right back to the line to get a play off.
Well, and do they need that if they want to get back into this game?
Right.
They're down by 20 right now.
Yep.
The keeper and a first down pickup by Jordan Cook. They need points, and they need it fast here with just over 11 minutes to go. You can hear that York High band right now playing. Trying to get the Bearcats fans wound up. They give to Nazir Smith up the middle.
Finds a small hole.
Small hole for about.
And again, that's the whole reason why we started Sports Shooting Stars, to give these kids an opportunity to show off their skills and highlight what they do best. And all these kids are student athletes. So York High, if I'm not mistaken, they told me you have a 3.2, 3.3 grade point average.
Awesome.
And, like I said, so, we emphasize student athletes and not just athletes.
There you go, Cook with the throw down the left sideline. Nice catch. I believe that was Isaiah Harrison again, number 82.
Big catch from Isaiah Harrison.
Nice throw and catch. And Dallastown needed that again with just over 10.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
A big bulk
Moving
play right
down
there.
the field at the 31-yard line of the Bearcats. Jordan Cook back in shotgun formation. Keeps the ball. Pitch out to Nazir Smith. And got tripped up there. Takes the ball to about the 25-yard line of the Bearcats. And the clock continues to run with 10:20 and counting.
And Nazir Smith has great vision. I mean, 'cause sometimes he gets the pitch and you see a wall there, and somehow he creates a crease where he can get a couple yards
And
off
if
the
he
play.
can get into the secondary, lots of times, he's gone.
Right.
He's just an amazing talent.
Here it
there
is
again.
again.
The pitch out again to Nazir Smith. Tries to get to the outside. A few yards picked up there on that play. I'll tell you what, Dallastown's showing no quit tonight, dude.
No, they're not.
They're coming back and staying in this game right now with just under 10 minutes to go.
I believe coming into the game, Dallastown, I mean, York High had more firepower, but Dallastown, like you said, is showing a lot of resilience and heart out there when they're playing.
There you go, then snuffed out on that play. The Bearcats defense all over Nazir Smith for a big loss.
Long throw. 4 on the play. 4th down.
This is a big 4th down here for Dallastown. Oh, it looks as if they'll keep their offense on the field here, Sean, being down by 20.
Yeah. 4th and 8, 9 minutes to go in the game. Down 48 to 28. I mean, what do you have to lose?
And it's a timeout right now by Dallastown to think over things here, as it's 4th down and 8 right now for Dallastown.
Saturday, October 20th at the Valencia Ball.
Again, fans, we will be doing the Central Panthers versus York High game on this October 26th.
Right here at Smalls Athletic
Smalls
Field. We'll
Athletic.
return.
Yep. So you got about another 30 days till you see our faces again, or hear our voices, let's say that.
Like us on Facebook so you can watch our games, stream them live. Yep.
Go to Sports Shooting Stars Facebook like page. We have a YouTube page as well. We have a website, sportsshootingstarspa.com.
Here are some scores. Northeastern 16, Red Lion 13, Central York 40, Southwestern 0, York Catholic 10, Bermudian Springs 7, and York Suburban defeated Muhlenberg 45-7. Right now, Dallastown back to the action, going for it on 4th down and 8 with
Big
just
play.
over 9 minutes to go. Jordan Cook in shotgun formation, drops back, is being harassed, fumble! Recovered by Dallastown, but again, turnover to the Bearcats. And clearly the momentum has swung back, Sean, to York High.
Yeah, that fourth down was probably still the game for York High. That was huge. If they would have got that, they might have had a chance to get a quick score. But now I think pretty much the game would pretty much be in York High's favor.
Yeah, and
9 minutes to go, down by 20, and of course you have the Bearcats offense led by Dejor Stewart out there. And let's not forget Rob Rideout.
Right, and to be honest with you, Dallastown defense hasn't showed us much today, so they really need that on offense to score, because the defense has really given up a lot of points tonight.
A lot of playmakers on this Bearcat offense.
It is.
Not much going there, as a matter of fact. A loss on the play right now by Stewart.
By number 51.
That was a good stop by Jamal Brandon of Dallastown, number 51.
2nd down and 11 now for the Bearcats, as the clock continues to run. Just over 8.5 minutes in the 4th quarter.
Stewart with the ball again.
Stewart out to the left, out to about midfield, breaks the tackle and hurdles over another defender. Making an impact in tonight's game. How about it, guys?
I mean, he has highlights all day long.
25 on the play before he's tackled by number 51, Jamal Brandon, first and 10 Bearcats.
He's one of those kids, the only person that can stop him is him.
No doubt about it.
I mean,
we're getting in with just over 8 minutes to go. We're getting into that territory of players of the game, and maybe something to think about here, Sean, as far as a player of the game.
The player of the game has to be Dejor Stewart. That 3rd quarter, when they needed that those scores and the big runs, he came through. So he has to be a player of the game. Him or Rob Rideout. That once you punch for York High, it just shows a lot.
There he goes, and Dejor Stewart with another carry, adding to his totals tonight.
And we got to give it up for York High's offensive line. I mean, they kept Seth Bernstein without getting sacked too many times. I mean, they opened up holes for the running backs. I mean, they're a stout group.
And it's showing tonight, and with just over 7.5 minutes to go. Back to that power running game by the Bearcats.
Very impressed by York High's blocking. I mean, even the guys down the field, I mean, the blocking is on point. They're not just watching guys run. They're actually out there putting their hands on someone.
Coach Stoner has them well prepared.
He does.
And it's shown tonight against a tough Dallastown team coming in here to Smalls Athletic Field. Shotgun formation for Seth Bernstein. The give again to Dejor Stewart. Looking for running room inside the 40.
Good tackle by Lucas Skelly.
Gain of 4 on the play. Tackled by number 52, Lucas Kelly. Third down.
It's just over 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And again, we would like to thank you, the viewers, for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars live on social media this Friday night. Seth Bernstein back in shotgun formation to the left of him. Dejor Stewart.
Seth
Drops
with the
back,
pass.
Seth with looking deep. Touchdown! I can't believe it. Anthony Jameser with the touchdown catch. With a 28-yard touchdown pass.
The 5'10 senior with a great catch.
That was a 37-yard touchdown.
That's the kid that provided that great block for Rob Rideout for his long run.
And he gets rewarded with a touchdown
rewarded.
catch. And it takes him right now to 54 to 28. That's, again, York High 54, Dallastown 28. And it looks as if York High's lined up in that 2-point conversion. Or no, they're going for the extra point.
If I'm not mistaken, York High averages 55 points a game.
They're right on the mark with that point after.
The extra point try is no good.
No good.
Keeping the score, the
Missed on that.
I mean, 5 games, average 55 points a game. I mean, that's amazing.
A lot of point production. A lot of offensive firepower this Bearcat club has. And we're going to see them back here at the end of the year. How about it? As
Yeah, I
they
can't
host
wait.
the Central York Panthers. And it could be for that Division I title. I mean, a lot can happen between now and then. We're in Week 6. We'll be back here for Week 10 action. Again, Central York led by Cade Perbilla.
Another team that you got to keep your eye out for is Redline.
And
I would
York
love to see
High
York High
will-
versus Redline.
York High will travel to Red Lion next
Yeah.
week. Of course, Dallastown back home for their homecoming as they play the New Oxford Colonials.
Yeah, Redline has some bigger players, man, and some highly skilled players as well. They should match up pretty well with York High.
That should be a big-time game next week. Probably potential of the game of the week.
Malik Key with the return.
In Malik Key, we've been seeing a lot of him with the kickoff returns. So, yes, again, Sean, York High looks like they're going to walk away with a win tonight and a big game next week at Horn Field as they take on Red Lion.
Yeah, the game is pretty much decided. It's 54-28. I don't see Dallastown mustering a comeback right now. York High took their best shot in the third quarter, and then after that, York High just flipped the switch, and they came back and did what they had to do.
And again, looks like Dallastown's keeping their starters in.
Yep, well, I mean, still they're battling. They're still in this game as far as Coach Ron Miller and the players go. Right now, 54 York High, 28 Dallastown with 6:43 to go in the fourth quarter. Cook back in shotgun formation, keeps it and gets smacked on that play. We heard it the whole way up here in the press box.
Yeah, and
Still hitting hard, the Bearcats.
And I hate to criticize anything, but I'm just surprised that they're continuing to run the same plays against York High. And York High is pretty much hip to what's going on.
Has snuffed it out, yes.
I'm surprised they're still running those same plays, but
it worked earlier in the third quarter with a little bit of that vertical passing game. And you would think at this point you continue that here in the fourth quarter with just over 6 minutes to go. Cook back in shotgun formation. Nazir Smith to his left, drops back, delivers the ball, and what a hit by, wow. Egan Granholm held on to that ball.
That was a great hit by Rob Rideout. Ball hawk.
Another one of those two-way players for York High.
Third down and 9.
Oh, what a throw and catch. Off to the races now. Touchdown Wildcats. Big passing catch there.
Touchdown Wildcat.
Big play by Isaiah Harrison. Hey, play to the whistle.
And they are, no doubt about it. Dallastown's not quitting.
72-yard touchdown.
72. A 78-yard touchdown pass.
Your guy's going to walk out here with the victory, but I don't think they're too happy with letting another team put up about 35 points on them. So something they got to kind of key on during the week about, shutting down other teams for them scoring points on them.
And yeah, you're right. With the point pending here, it could be 35 for Dallastown, and it is with that.
In football,
point.
you don't want a shootout. You want a shutdown game.
And tonight, that's kind of what we've seen here. It's been an offensive shootout here.
Yes.
54 York High. Dallastown 35. 5:26 remain here in the fourth quarter, and how much do you go on the offense here? Do an onside kick or something to try to keep some of that momentum going? It's just food for thought as we stand here, watch the final 5 minutes unfold.
Yeah, I think it's worth the risk because if you kick it deep, it can go to one of their skilled players. They can have a big return. So, or if you kick it deep and you do tackle them, they'll probably just run the ball out for the last 5 minutes. So,
be interesting to see what Dallastown has in store here for the Bearcats as they're getting ready to kick off again here. Again, Dallastown coming in here to York High and putting 35 points on the board. Most games you play, you win when you score 35 points. Tonight, you happen to play a team that very high-powered in York High, and they've happened to score 54 tonight. So it's
a great offensive explosion from York High, but I think that overall, when they look at the tape, they're going to be a little bit upset about on the defensive side, letting some plays go.
Dallastown getting ready to kick the ball off to the Bearcats with 5:26 to go in the fourth quarter.
Score is 54-35.
And if you like seeing a lot of points scored, this is your game. How about it?
That's it.
Right here on Sports Shooting Stars.
Over 80 points on the board. 89 points, I think.
There it is, a little squib kick there by Dallastown. Recovered, it looks like it was recovered by York High, but
it's a scramble.
From our vantage point, it's hard to tell. Bearcats did recover the ball. And fans, it's a little hard from our vantage point here. How about it, Sean, to see on the opposite side of the field?
Yeah, we're up very high, and we couldn't even tell who got the onside kick recovery, but York High did recover, so that pretty much going to steal the game unless something miraculous happens.
Yeah, I mean, here we are at 5:21 to go. The ball at about the 41-yard line of the Bearcats. Still time here, and we haven't seen any quit in Dallastown. They're still firing, and they're 3-2, led by Coach Ron Miller. And again, the ball is on the 37-yard line of York High. Seth Bernstein back in shotgun formation. The pitch out. Not much going there, but a lot of pounding. How about it?
Yeah, there's a flag on the play.
Short game play. Second down.
Possible helmet to helmet there, or
possibly, because we heard the smack from up here.
Personal foul, blindside block on the offense. 15 yards to the final foul, first down.
It's a blindside block.
Blindside block
on the offense.
And they're moving backwards right now. The Bearcats
takes it back 15 yards. I mean, stranger things happen.
Stranger things, and a turnover, possibly return for a touchdown, could get this Wildcat Ball Club right.
They got to look for a turnover, a strip, or some type of fumble
to score quick and a defensive touchdown. There you go. Seth Bernstein looking to go deep again. Pass caught, and Rob Ryan out again. Wow! Just like that, that quick fire offense that York High has, it's on display tonight, Sean.
Rob Rideout has to have at least 200 receiving yards, easily over 200
Big
yards
time.
rushing.
He's a big-time player.
And if York High holds on, we may have co-MVPs of this game between DeJour Stewart and Rob Rideout. I mean, a solid effort by both offensive players tonight.
Yeah, and the scouting report on Seth is he likes to throw the long ball. So it just surprises me that these corners are getting beat the way they're getting beat on the long ball.
York High definitely has a dynamic 1-2 punch. They can beat you on the ground. They can beat you in the air. Definitely have co-MVPs because Rob Rideout is playing his heart out tonight.
And we can't forget the quarterback, Seth Bernstein. I mean, he's getting the ball to him, so he's having a great game as well.
DeJour Stewart with a carry and a loss on that play. Again, just over 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And again, the Bearcats are threatening another score here. Second down. With just over 4 minutes to go.
Tino Conquest with the ball.
Tino with a loss on that play as well. It brings up a third down for the Bearcats.
Yeah, that was a good tackle by number 13, David Geppe.
We've heard his name called offensively, and now on a tackle there, playing on the defensive side of the ball for the Wildcats.
Yep, great open field tackle.
Timeout. Dallastown.
Dallastown with a timeout.
Second timeout.
They have one remaining here in the fourth quarter with 3:33 remaining. Trying to collect themselves right now, Sean?
Yeah, they've been on the field a lot, the defense for Dallastown, so I guess they want to catch their breath, make sure they have a play and see what's going on. That York High offense is dynamic, so they have their hands full.
Side note, Todd, do you see that moon over there?
I see the moon coming up there off of the horizon, so to speak.
It's a blood moon.
Hopefully our camera operator, Belinda, is picking up on that. A blood moon here on a Friday night in York, Pennsylvania, Smalls Athletic Field.
It's a beautiful moon.
Beautiful night for a game here. Couldn't ask for better weather, particularly after the weather we've had here recently in York, Pennsylvania with all the rain. It's nice to be out here on a dry, beautiful night for football here. Third down and forever right now for York High. It's 3rd and 21.
3rd and 21.
We'll see what they can do with 3:33 remaining. Seth Bernstein,
I'm predicting
shotgun formation.
I'm predicting Seth to throw another long ball.
Long ball?
I'm thinking that.
Trip formation to the near of us. The give to DeJour Stewart.
I was wrong.
Trying to find running room to the outside. And I think the Wildcat defense has his number at this point. They're gang tackling him.
But like we said earlier, Stewart and Rideout, they both had over 200 yards, all-purpose yards pretty much. Rideout got it in the air over 200 yards, and Stewart has it on the ground over 200 yards.
Oh, yes. Holding against the Bearcats. Fourth down and 21. York High going forward here. And the clock continues to run with just over 3 minutes to go. And as you can hear the Dallastown band playing, trying to disrupt the flow a little bit of the Bearcats. Wow, is that another touchdown? I mean, he could almost walk it in there. DeJour Stewart with a touchdown reception. And boy, if he doesn't do it on the run, he can catch it and just go. And
I tell you what,
29 yards.
You have to see it in person. His speed on camera is probably not as fast as it looks, but he makes it look so easy.
He gets to the outside, and here's 60 points right now, averaging about 54 points, York High, through the first 5 games. And this York High club is going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, I see no other team touching them this year, except maybe Redlawn. That's going to be pretty competitive, and also Central.
Cornfield next week on a road game for York High. Snap high, but the kick is up and good, and there's your 61st point. Wow.
That's a great kick by Oliver Brown. He's been kicking a lot of extra points this game. I mean,
And
he
I
kicked at
haven't
least 7
noticed
of
if the
them.
cheerleaders have dropped and give us 61 push-ups yet. I know they did earlier, Sean. I haven't seen them down in formation.
As many points as York High scored, those cheerleaders are going to be very, very strong, very strong.
A lot of points scored by the Bearcats. 61, Dallastown 35, with 2:54 remaining in the fourth quarter.
I'm a York High alum, and we had some great teams. But as far as putting up points on the board, I think this might be one of the elite teams by putting points on the board.
If memory serves me correct, they had an undefeated team back in '88, I believe, if I remember correctly. But I don't believe they scored this many points.
Yeah, this many points, man, is something else.
Prolific offense here on display by the Bearcats, and their defense is fairly sound. Now, they gave up 35 tonight, but when you're putting up 60 points or averaging 54 points offensively, it's
a highlight reel every time they're on the field.
There you go, Dallastown. To the outside, Raymond Osei. Is that number 8 there, I believe, on the program roster with his carry?
Malik Key on the return is tackled by number 48.
Again, it's hard to see up here from this vantage point sometimes with the players without the instant replay cameras that we have here. That was Malik Key with the return. He's returned a lot for Dallastown. It's been a busy returning kicks.
Personal foul, face mask. On the kicking team. 15-yard penalty, first down.
A personal foul against York High, face mask. That'll move the ball downfield a little bit for Dallastown with 2:45 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Got one of the scorers from around the league. Final score, Northeastern 26, Red Line 13.
Wow, there, and it just came across the intercom here. Northeastern 26, Red Lion 13, and a bit of an upset due in football. And, of course, York High will be traveling there next week.
Yeah, Red Lion's a powerhouse. I'm pretty surprised to hear about that score.
Northeastern, again, upset Red Lion tonight.
26-13.
Amazing score there, fans. Central all over Southwestern.
Correct. Again, all these highlights will be on TV tonight. Like I said, Channel 6 shows all the games at 11:30. All the highlights from the Mid-Penn area.
And fans, we'll be having the rebroadcast of our game.
Yep, this game will be
White
on
Rose Community Television.
It'll be on TV sometime this week. I said, if you can, anybody that's watching, check out Dude Jones my Facebook page, and I'll update you when the game will be aired again.
And, of course, this is our first of 2 broadcasts that Sports Shooting Stars will be taking part in. We'll be back here Friday, October 26th, right here at Smalls Athletic Field, as they take on the Central York Panthers.
And both games are sponsored by Apple Automotive.
And we thank them for their sponsorship for Sports Shooting Stars. They stepped up last year, and they have done that again this year for Sports Shooting Stars.
Last year they covered our expenses for the county championship game, which we had 8,000 views of that game. So that was amazing.
Incredible game between Central York and Northeastern. There you go. We're back to action right now. Cook just overthrew his intended receiver. Looking to go deep here with a little bit of that vertical passing game.
And again, just to plug in there, Apple Automotive, they have a promotion going on right now. If you mention Sports Shooting Stars, they'll pay your first monthly payment on your car payment if you buy with them. So
3 locations here in the greater York area. Check it out, fans.
Watch our game. Make a comment about it when you go into Apple Automotive, and they'll pay your first monthly payment. So
sounds like a deal to me.
Sounds like a deal to me.
There you go. Ball at about the 45-yard line of the Bearcats. Dallastown with the possession. Moving left to right on your TV screen. Oh, cool, what a hit. I believe that was Rob Rideout.
That was Rob Rideout.
With a big-time tackle. And
big-time hit.
I have a feeling Dallastown player may be feeling that for the next couple of days. Hit hard, and I'm not sure if that was picked up on our screen. Was that Raymond Osei? Number 8, I believe, is still down. The trainers from the Dallastown side are coming out to tend to him right now. That was a big-time hit, as are the York High athletic trainers. Again, I believe that was number 8, Raymond Osei, or Sean Preston, or other announcer. Again, bear with us, fans. It's hard. We don't have a camera up here high atop the press box. We're viewing it from a bit away here, but again, we never like to see this take place.
I mean, that was a clean, hard hit, and it's always tough getting the ball coming off a slant like that. I mean,
in the middle of the field where you know the defenders are going to be there to lay the smackdown on you.
Right. There was 3 York High players looking to lay that smackdown, and Rob Rideout got to him first.
And again, being attended to by both athletic teams here from York High and Dallastown. A break in the action right now with 2:33 to go. 61 York High, 35. And he is seated up. And that looks to be A.J. McDaniel, number 6 for Dallastown, walking on his own accord off to the sidelines with the Dallastown athletic trainers.
Yeah, I'm glad he got up and he's walking on his own. I mean,
Yeah.
that was a tough hit.
A big-time hit laid out by Rob Rideout here. The ball, the 45 of York High. And it looks to be 4th down and 10 right now. Dallastown's going to go for it. Obviously nothing to lose here.
Nothing to lose.
Being down. Empty backfield set. Cook delivers, and boy, it just didn't look as if Cassius Day was expecting that throw. And the ball will turn over to the Bearcats with 2:30 to go here in the 4th quarter.
I mean, Dallastown, they had their opportunities in this game. I mean, like I said, a couple overthrown passes. Even right there, they had an opportunity to at least get a first down or more. It's just that, York High was rocking and rolling this game.
They started out of the gate quick and fast, and Dallastown was never really able to recover from that. They did make a little bit of play in the 3rd quarter of this game.
Yeah.
But
Dallastown best quarter was the 3rd quarter, but, like I said, that was their best punch, and York High took it well.
Mm-hmm. They've responded. Now it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
The score is 61-35. York High is up over Dallastown Wildcats. Toby Stokes with the ball.
Toby Stokes with the ball up the left sideline, and a big gain for Toby Stokes here.
Big 18-yard gain.
Yep. Just looking to run the clock out right now with this big lead. And again, fans, if you haven't heard tonight, Northeastern knocked off Red Lion in a big upset. And that's where York High will be traveling to next week, Hornfield, to play the Lions of Red Lion.
That might be in York High's favor because they're coming off a loss, and York High's coming off a big win, so they're going.
York High's coming obviously off a big win tonight, and you have to think with Red Lion taking a loss, are they going to come out real feisty next week, ready to go and come out fighting?
I really question what happened that game between Red Lion and Northeastern. I'm not taking anything away from Northeastern either.
Well, Northeastern last week played Dallastown tough, and there's DeJour Stewart again making moves, in and out, zigzagging. Wow. It's just incredible feat there. Sean, your thoughts on that run by DeJour Stewart?
All I can say is, wow. The boy is special. He's really special. I mean, speed kills, and he has moves and power. I mean, the college is going to love him.
No doubt about it.
I mean, getting
some looks for Morgan State and Illinois State, and I'm sure after this season's performance, a few other Division I schools will be looking at DeJour Stewart, a real talent York High has.
Yeah, and again, he plays both sides of the ball. I mean, for him to have that much, wind to be on the offensive side and then switch right over to the defensive side, I mean, it says a lot about him. So,
York High
he's
player
a great
down
athlete
right now. The athletic trainers are tending.
Looks like that's Antonio Jones Jr. that's down right now, getting looked at. Still a lot of fans here too. I mean, for it to be a 30-point game, they're all still here,
supporting their Bearcats, and there he is up on his feet, able to walk off freely with the athletic trainers.
Yep, jogging off.
Great night for football and great games. Real quick, I know this is week 6. Do you think York High can go undefeated?
I think they can. I mean, I really don't see, even with the news of Red Line losing today, I really don't see a team that can knock them off. Like I said, Central will be tough.
Red
Line will still be tough.
Game. Oh, my. Up the middle and gone for a touchdown.
Big play from Tyrell Witt. Big play from Tyrell Witt.
Tyrell Witt with a big run and a 31-yard touchdown scamper.
And can you believe it? York High has 67 points.
The sophomore Tyrell Witt, and 67? Amazing, Sean, the offensive production here by York High.
We see Dejor Stewart down getting a break, and then for the Tyrell to come in and run like that, it shows that there's weapons all on the field for York High. This is gonna be a great season for them.
And like we said, the kid's only a sophomore, so York High has guys waiting in the wings to come through and do what they need to do.
A lot of points. 68 York High, Dallastown 35.
That's basketball numbers, man.
Yeah, no doubt about it, dude. We hope maybe to carry over into the basketball season like we did last year, right? I mean, we got 2 football games to focus on, and then hopefully that'll carry into the winter months, and we can broadcast some basketball games.
That's the goal. As long as the school districts allow us to come in there and film games and show the kids and highlight what they do best, then we'll be there, because that's our sole purpose of giving our kids a bigger platform.
Giving them a platform, giving them the exposure. And if there's any schools out there, contact us through Sports Shooting Stars.
Correct.
Let us know. We'll bring the broadcast team to you guys and enjoy a broadcast high school basketball.
Every game that we feature so far has star players. So, our telecast, our broadcast is loaded with talent. So it's real easy to look at some of our games and spot some D1 or very athletic guys.
There you go. York High getting ready to kick the ball off with 1:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. York High 68, Dallastown 35, as York High looks to go 6-0 on the season with 4 games remaining. Ball fumbled, recovered by... It's recovered by Dallastown. There's a fumble by Dallastown, but recovered by the Wildcats. Some heavy hitting going on out there, dude.
There's some cracking going on, man. They're out there laying the wood, as they say.
Yes, and we're hearing it high atop the breast box here tonight at Smalls Athletic Field.
Hey, York High looks like a very good, polished team. I mean, like I said,
well coached, a lot of talent, a lot of speed, and as you mentioned earlier, Sean, the size of that offensive line from even up here, huge. Different perspective from sitting high atop the press box. I'm normally used to standing on the sidelines as a correspondent, but new quarterback in right now for Dallastown along with a running back, and what a smackdown again. Playing to the whistle here. How about it, Sean?
Yeah, it looks like Dallastown got their second string in right now. So them guys out there running relentless.
Yeah, it seems like Dallastown, even with the second string in, they're still coming as hard as they were in the third and the first quarter. It's no drop-off, really. This is a very good game.
Yeah, York High starters are finally coming off the field, man. They're getting a nice round of applause from their fans.
They've earned it, no doubt about it, with 68 points tonight by the York High Bearcats, averaging about 54 points a game through 5 weeks.
Some teams don't even average that in basketball, 55 points a game. I mean, York High has 68 points tonight. I think their high this year was 71. I think that was against New Oxford.
The Colonials.
I guess it's safe to say York High football is back. Well, it's been back since last year.
Powerhouse through the years. A lot of big stars have come through here. You mentioned it earlier. Chris Dolman, Ty Dolman, Woody Bennett,
Omar Brown.
A
couple other guys I'm not
Malik Jenneret, remember?
Malik
Jenneret, yep.
We got Dorsey from last year. From last year, playing at Hampton University
in Virginia.
I'm thinking about the other for
Will Beatty. Didn't Will Beatty?
Will Beatty,
yes,
Will Beatty. Sorry.
Yes, Will Beatty, who had
NFL champion.
Yes.
NFL two chips, yeah.
Yes. A lot of proud history here at York High with their sports programs and the football program this year. dynamic and undefeated, looking to move to 6-0 right now. The final seconds.
Jamar Simpson's making the best of his carries.
His opportunities here as the reserves for Dallastown have come onto the field with just under 40 seconds to go.
He has himself a quick 30, 40 yards already. Like you said, Todd, making the best of his opportunities.
Backs are in the I formation.
Might be one more play, then I think this game might be
yes,
a wrap.
And what a broadcast. What a way to make our season debut here at York High at Smalls Athletic Field.
It's always a pleasure being with you guys, doing another.
Oh, it's great. I mean, another
telecast.
season. I mean, this is, and we get a chance to do it again as a season finale. Back here at York High as they'll play host to the Central York Panthers. And this as the final seconds run off the clock. And here the final 68, York High. Dallastown 35. Sean, what a game. Your thoughts on it?
Definitely, what a game, what a game. York High, they had some tense moments in the third quarter, but they responded, which is great coaching. They're resilient. The kids played great.
Yeah, York High looked good on all facets of the game, man, from kicking to special teams to offense to defense. I mean, they had a little of a letdown in the third quarter, but yeah, I said they got it back together, and you know, they played well and they did what they had to do.
And players of the game or player of the game, your thoughts?
That's a tough call. I want to say Dejor Stewart, but I'm going to go Rob Rideout just for that last hit he put on and all his receiving touchdowns, and he did everything today, defense and offense.
I'll say co-MVPs of this game will be Rideout and it would be Stewart because they went back to Stewart in the third quarter when they needed a score, and he provided that. And Rideout, like I said, every ball they threw up he caught, and he was out there laying hits. So it's a great game.
Effort by the Bearcats. They move on to 6-0, undefeated in the YAIAA, and clearly the prohibitive favorites in Division I here in York area.
And Dallastown did a good job, too. Like I said, just coming out there and playing, keeping it competitive. Nazir Smith, I think he ended this game around 160, 175.
Yeah, he was well over 100 yards. A nice effort
3 touchdowns,
by him.
like I said. So
it fell short tonight here at Smalls Athletic Field. They'll regroup. They'll be back next week for their homecoming game at home with New Oxford. Of course, York High, they'll be traveling to Hornfield in Red Lion to take on the Red Lion Lions, who lost in an upset to Northeastern. And we're back here on the camera. Here's Sean Preston, Dude Jones, Todd Edwards here, and our camera woman operator Melinda's here as well. And I think our statistician's here somewhere. Lexi's here somewhere. She's off camera. But it's been great to come back here to do what we really enjoy doing. How about it, Du?
Yeah, I had a great time. Like I said, it's our first telecast of the year of football. I mean, everything we do is pretty much a trial. I mean, you know, trial and error. If, you know, sometimes it goes off without a hit. Sometimes we have a hit. But I like to tell everybody thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. Check us out 10/26. We'll be showing York High versus Central Panthers.
Right here at Smalls Athletic Field.
That will be the last game of the regular season, so that should be a really good matchup.
It could be for the Division I title here in YAIAA action as the Central York Panthers, led by Cade Perbola, invade here at Smalls Athletic Field to take on this unbeaten, as of right now, the unbeaten York High Bearcats, who are 6-0 on the record. Sean, your thoughts?
I want to thank everybody just for supporting Sports Shooting Stars. We try to do what we can for the students. So any support we have, any support y'all want to give, we're open to. Just support Sports Shooting Stars and our student athletes.
No doubt about it. We'd like to thank Apple Automotive tonight for sponsoring Sports Shooting Stars in this game. And again, for allowing us to do what we love to do. And hopefully we'll do some basketball games as well later during the winter. How about it, Du?
Yeah, and like I said, just to piggyback on what Todd said, go check out Apple Automotive. They got a promotion going on right now. If you mention Sports Shooting Stars, if you buy a car there and mention Sports Shooting Stars, then they pay for your first month car payment. So, I mean, that's a win-win. Get
it's
the ride
a deal. How about it?
Get the ride for 30 days for free, pretty much. So, it is what it is.
There you go. And again, fans, thanks for tuning in tonight to seeing York High go undefeated, beating Dallastown right here. And like us on Facebook. So, we'll be on Facebook, right?
Yep, Sports Shooting Stars. And we're signing off. Thanks again.
Thanks again. We going. Are you cold?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the School District of the City of York proudly presents the 2018 edition of the William Penn High School Bearcat Marching Band. The Bearcat Marching Band proudly presents our show entitled Motown Review, featuring some of Motown's greatest hits. Break out those dazzling songs and
Well, it's 9:50. I mean, yeah, it wasn't.
You got here, what, 6?
Yeah.
About 4
Well,
hours.
no, we got here before
Next, the
6.
band will
Yeah,
slow
we.
things down with Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, and Little Michael, known as the Jackson Five, with their 1970 hit, I'll Be There. Tonight we will feature Gage Shackelford on trumpet.
cheers and stuff.
The next artist started off as an in-house session
Oh,
player,
yeah, I know.
then a singer, songwriter, and record producer, and finally a solo artist that
Did you have
helped
fun?
shape the sound of Motown. The band moves and grooves next to the 1977 Marvin Gaye classic hit, Got to Give It Up.
Want to get a group pick or what? You want to get a group pick or what? Physical.
I guess you should get a picture with the background.
Yeah, why don't we get the picture? Yeah.
Background of the field.
Yeah, why don't you get the, yeah.
Well, you can get in a picture too.
Yeah, why don't you get in the, yeah, well. Yeah, get the back rack. Can you get the back? Oh, wait, yeah, I'll wait till he's.
Oh, sorry, I gotta turn the live off.
Get it? Okay. Okay.